Karla Kitty, the kitten that roars, only on Radio Vegas Rocks.
Hey, look at that. We're back. And a big thanks to Wild Nights with Danny Wild, just finishing up his set in the other studio. Listen to some music, good music, Danny Wild.
Danny's wild?
He is wild. How
Why
you doing?
Is he not in this studio?
Well, there's not enough room. You kind of fill out the wild.
Somebody's wild. Danny, come on in.
I think he left. Karla Kitty, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm phenomenal. Some great things have been happening this week. How are you?
I'm doing great. I can't call you Karla Kitty. You teased it, but I don't know what that means. But this is like the last chance.
We are. We're saying goodbye to Karla Kitty tonight. We are rebranding. How about that?
All right.
Yeah,
and we got some people in the studio. Tell us about that.
We have Amnesia, and I forget her name, but
everybody always does.
Yeah, okay. Amnesia's in the house. She's a burlesque dancer. She also does marketing, and she's also a polyamorous, beautiful woman. Thank you for joining us.
Why, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We also have John Maurice, the sexy beast.
There you go.
Yes. Lover and a friend.
Yeah.
He's a former R&B, but it sounds like you're coming back with Mary Williams.
Well, I'm doing that, but I'm still R&B. Yeah, R&B pop.
Okay. So yeah, we've got some great guests in the house tonight. First, let's do our little things that I normally do. If you guys are looking to go to a strip club tonight, you are in town vacationing, or you're having a bachelor party or bachelorette party. I don't know. We do have dudes out there to go to strip clubs, right? Give me a call, 702-217-7584. I will get a limo out to you. I will get you into those clubs for nothing. All you got to do is buy 2 drinks, and you get to see titties. Yay!
Oh, titties.
Sunday fun day. Give me a call. We'll get you guys out there. Also, the after-school lunch special is now all over the U.S. How about that?
Yeah, I learned about that kind of in the after-school lunch special.
It is the movie that I am in, and me and Jenny Lynn.
They make out.
We make out. 2 lesbian vampires. We are the hottest fucking lesbian vampires that Omaha has ever seen.
Wow. I would like to be in the middle of that. You can suck my blood.
We don't suck your blood, honey. We bit off dicks in that movie. So,
nah.
You volunteering now?
How about now?
No.
All right, you guys. And my next announcement is awesome, amazing. I actually just got the information, and I'm highly, highly touched by it. I am on the cover of Elite Angel magazine, nude magazine. Ooh. That's not the announcement. That got announced a couple weeks ago. And I know people are going to find this a little bit weird, but last week the I Love You More movement was launched on behalf of my son. It is to help the addicted youth get off the streets and help them out with addiction and stuff like that. I have to get it registered before we can start collecting money on it. But Elite Angel magazine is going to be donating 50% of its sales to the I Love You More movement. A huge thank you to Ronaldo Creative. Honored and moved. They are the first company that is donating to the cause. And I get emotional with this. Sorry, I'm hitting the mic here. I get emotional with this. I actually got to talk to my son for the first time since he went to jail. And he's doing amazing. And we talked today. We cried. And he agreed to, once he's done with rehab and treatment and everything, to go on the road with me and become a motivational speaker. And that's so if he's awake, I did just message him. He actually did want to call the show. So we're actually going to give my son Richie a call right now. How about that? If he answers. But I hope that he's actually sleeping, so it means that he's not on drugs. All right, here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do I got to plug this in?
We'll go ahead and get him on the line first, and then we'll plug it.
Let's pray that he answers.
We turn
You just start going. Oh, yeah.
to the
This
phone.
music about it, Johnny.
phone.
We got Johnny Bird in the house.
Karla makes a call.
Yeah, I got to put you up.
The number is, just kidding. He is a good-looking kid, but I'm not giving his number out.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
I'm just trying to make it more dramatic with some, theming.
It's gotta be suspense.
So this makes for compelling radio right now. While she's calling, big hello to Amnesia and to John. We'll go ladies first while we're waiting for the call. Amnesia, tell us a little bit about what you do and who you are. How long have you been in Vegas first?
Oh, well, I actually grew up in Vegas, and I moved away for a bit, about 10 years, and just got back probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
So I hear a lot of people leave and come back. They always come back to Vegas. Is that true? Did you find that?
Well, I mean,
You did.
Circumstances found it to be that way, yeah.
Now, the
with
look
me.
on your face and the way you're bouncing your head, what were the circumstances that brought you back?
A lot of circumstances, but mainly Hurricane Michael. I was right where Hurricane Michael had hit, and
That's a circumstance.
Yeah, so I had about 3 days to pack up my kids, my dog, and decide what shit I was going to bring with me and go cross country.
So you came back here.
Yeah, came back home.
Any luck on the...
You know, I'm glad he's not answering. It's 11 o'clock there in Iowa, so he's probably sleeping. But you know, so it's all good. We'll get him another time. You know, probably he may call back, he may not. But yeah, no. He basically what he wanted to call in for was to say thank you for the launch and thank you everybody who's involved in it and started it. He was moved, very very moved. He was also moved. He listened to Rodney's show in the blink of an eye blink of an eye. You know, he was very emotional over and. He's been touched by a lot, you know, and I thought he'd be offended that I brought his name up because, you know, we're all Alcoholics Anonymous, Drug AA, or NA Anonymous and stuff. And but he realized that being able to hold accountability for, you know, it will make him face it even better, you know, and becoming a motivational speaker to go around and, you know, tell everybody his trials and his tribulations, you know, he feels will help others. So I raised that boy, and I'm very proud of him. And you know, he went down a bad path, and it's an addiction, and it's a disease, and people can argue and debate that with me all they want. But it is an addiction that we will face for the rest of our lives. He will have to worry about it every day. And as we had Paul Craw in here last week, a recovering addict himself, it's tough, really tough. And I know my son didn't plan on cleaning up, you know, and he ended up in jail, but it takes a big person to step up and say, I was wrong, I had a problem, and, you know, he's sorry that he put everybody through what he put them through. And, I told him, no need to be sorry because it's a disease. You don't apologize for cancer, you know. So I look forward to my journey with him in his recovery. So
Congrats on that, too.
Without divulging anything that you don't want to talk about, is there anything that he said in the conversation that surprised you, that you didn't expect?
It didn't surprise me, but as soon as I heard him, I got very excited, smiling. Oh my God, you know, because I haven't talked to him. It was a couple years, you know, he was on the drug for a couple years, and I said, do you know what I've been out here doing for you? And you know, he hadn't heard from me in jail or anything, no letters, nothing, and I did that on purpose. And when he found out about the I Love You More movement, I could hear his voice drop, and you know, thank you, I love you, Mommy. It was, you know, he knows that I had struggled with it, and it's he now understands it wasn't just so easy to say just stop, you know, because he's been through it now, and so he gets it, and he's more understanding, and he knows the struggle and the journey now, and he wants to travel that path with me and teach others, you know, and do what he can. And it doesn't mean that it's gone or it's cured, you know, we still fight it every day. So it is what it is, and we move on from here, and we try to make the best of it. And, you know, I know he'll be reaching out to Rodney, and Rodney's good people to reach out to, and, you know, we'll lead and guide him in the right direction.
So when it first happened, were you close enough in the bubble that you were able to see any warning signs, or did you just not see them, or did he hide them?
I saw them right away as you know, a recovering meth addict myself. You notice the signs very quickly, especially if they're a deep user. The scars were in his face, tics and stuff like that. He became very aggressive. He was never an aggressive kid. I was getting FU bombs dropped on me, being called names. And I knew that wasn't my son. You know, my son would give you the shirt off his back in the winter time, you know, if he thought you were freezing. And I knew, and I addressed the situation. And of course, the drug addicts deny it. And I just, you know, looked him in the eye. I said, you know, I'm the one person you don't have to deny that to. But he knew that I seen him as an inspiration or who I aspired to be. And he didn't want to let me down, of all people. And he didn't, you know, and he knows that now. But I think this taught him that, you know, no matter what, I'm his mom, I'm his rock, and, you know, he can tell me anything. And that's, you know, families go through this on occasion, and I hate that he followed in my footsteps. And, you know, one of my famous lines has been, I don't ever want my children to follow in my footsteps. I want them to walk beside me to see what not to do. Because, you know, we never want our children to do what we did, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, John, Amnesia, you guys are in the entertainment business. I am in the entertainment business. We see this stuff with friends and maybe family all the time. Have either one of you ever faced confronting somebody that we cared about or knew or were friends or a family member? Did you ever have to be in that position to say, hey, dude, you gotta stop this. You're gonna kill yourself.
Right. I haven't, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if you have.
I have. I've had a friend go through that path, and I'm pretty sure he's back onto that path. I've had to separate myself from that because when it first had happened, I traveled all the way from, at the time I was living in Alabama, and heard word that nobody can find him, and he was on the streets, and he was using, and he was.
Was he a friend, family member?
Oh, he was like best friend. Like best friend.
And there's no stopping addicts when they're doing it. It is up to them to quit, or you know, they're either face jail or 6 feet under. And that's the conversation I had with my son. And he's like, I said it was the hardest thing for a mom to say, "You're staying in jail. I love you more," and hang up. And for anybody that doesn't know what the "I love you more" means,
tell us about that. You kind of unwrapped it last week.
Yeah, we did. We
tell us
started off a little bit about it. When Richie was little, I'd be like, "I love you," and he'd go, "No, mommy, I love you more." And I said, "No, I love you to the moon and back," and "No, I love you to infinity and beyond." And so 5 years ago, you know, it faded away. That's what they do when they're little, and it faded away. And I'm like, okay, he forgot about it. We've outgrown it. And it was about 5 years ago, he brings me a necklace at Christmas time. And on the necklace, as soon as I open it, it says, "I love you more, Mom." And I'm like, oh, man, it hit me hard because I was like, he remembered it. And I'm bawling. The whole family's bawling because everybody knew. I talked about it a little bit, yeah. And so each year after that, we always try to top each other. And if he's, you know, he'll probably watch this later on, but he doesn't know that I have "I love you more" over his name, over my breast and breast. I won't say breast. Sorry, son. But his name's right here next to my heart, and then I had the "I love you more" put over that. And he was unfortunately high on drugs for the past couple of years, so he didn't know it. But I even went one further and started the "I love you more" movement.
Which is what?
The "I love you more" movement is for the addicted, to help get addicted youth off the streets and, you know, get them into halfway houses, rehabs, whatnot. So
Do you have, I know this is just the formula to part. Do you have a time frame? Do you know if it's going to come online this fall?
Actually, no. As soon as I get it registered, and I'm just learning all this stuff too. I didn't know what it took. I didn't know what it took to start a movement. But I guess you have to register it before you can even start collecting money. So although Ronaldo Creative has offered 50% of the sales of the magazine, I still got to get registered, and then we can collect money. We can put up GoFundMes. I will be talking to different charities, rehabs, you know, companies around Las Vegas here. As a matter of fact, let me bring that up. August 18th, we will be doing the magazine signing. We do not have a location as to where we're going to be doing the signing at yet, but I have a special guest that will be joining us, and I think everybody will be really excited to come out and see him. A whack packer from the Howard Stern Show. Speech impediment man. He will be out here and he will be with us doing a signing.
Nice.
So, yes, very excited about that. He's excited about it. My name is really starting to get out there. It is insane and crazy.
That's good.
It is. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. So.
Well, you know another name that we want to get out is Amnesia.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, but I always forget her
Hi.
name.
Everybody always does. You know, the irony behind that is they never forget me, though.
Ooh.
How could they?
Ooh.
Just look at you.
Yeah, you know, she's all blue over here. And
Except for my cheeks, those are red.
why are you unforgettable? Tell us why you're unforgettable.
Oh, God. My
Good
energy.
blowjobs?
Just
What did you just say?
Good blowjobs.
fantastic blowjobs.
Wait.
I'm glad
Right.
you do, because I'm the Black & Decker pecker right here.
It's always about sex. Yes.
Black & Decker pecker record. So, okay, so if I can't handle it, you got it?
Maybe. We got it together. It's okay. We got
See,
this.
she's a team player. I
Yeah.
love her.
Well, let's start with blueamnesia.net.
Yes.
What does that
yes.
mean? And tell us about that.
Okay, so I am a marketing director, and I have collected an abundance of talent. Some of them I already have on the website. Some of them I'm still building through. But there are a ton of people in the Vegas Valley that are so incredibly talented, and they just don't know how to go about the marketing. They don't know the networking. They don't know the people. I grew up here. I know I know the valley. I know
It's
the
really
city.
awesome that you're even in here tonight, because I was actually
thank
talking to
you.
a friend of mine, and I said, I know how to market. I know how to promo. I'm out there. My name's
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to capitalize and monetize off of it.
Yeah.
And what we do here at the Karla Kitty Show, which is no longer, which we will
She
tell
keeps
you
teasing.
soon enough. We'll tell you
It's a
soon enough
tease.
what we're rebranding into.
She knows what she's doing.
So I know how to market and promote, don't know how to capitalize and monetize off of it. But what we do here is we do help promote up-and-coming singer-songwriters. And I've actually had a lot of people reach out to me about that this week. So we have a lot of people wanting to get promoted.
Nice.
And so we usually what we do is bring them in here. We'll interview them. We were going to let them sing, but apparently we get kicked off lives or something. But
If they do their original stuff,
Right.
or if they bring in an instrument, we can handle
right.
that.
Sometimes we'll let them sing a cappella or whatever. But we're going to have to find a different route for that. But I think it's awesome and amazing because now we can collaborate.
Yeah,
And I can send it
definitely.
to you. And I know how to market the fuck out of shit. I mean,
Yeah.
so.
Do you realize
we
that,
can
this table?
tag
I-
team.
I've had Birdland Productions now for 25 years. You're a marketer and promoter and an artist. You're a marketer and promoter and an artist. You're a marketer and promoter and artist. I think if anybody can would come into this circle, they'll get marketed and promoted somehow.
Oh yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Well, you know how I promote, right?
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead.
I can't run lives, but I normally just like, hey, show my boobies, and everybody's like watching, and that's how, promo.
That's-
Titties,
oh,
titties,
yeah.
titties.
Oh.
Titties for days.
Oh yeah. Well, the great thing about everybody in this room, we all have a platform and a venue and a place where we can put people up
Yep.
so that they can be seen and heard and,
Definitely.
Gain more fan and exposure.
Definitely.
Yeah, every time I get a new show, I'm happy to. There was a place that I played when I first got in Vegas. They refused to let me bring anybody up on stage, and I did it anyway a couple times. and I've parted ways with that casino, but I make sure now when I negotiate doing my shows, I can write the show. I can bring up people. And
Creative control.
I love bringing up talented people. And some people say, "Well, it takes the spotlight off you." No, there's no down. Actually, if you think about it, if the person's really talented, you look good by bringing a talented person. If the
Right.
person's terrible, you look good because you're better than that person.
Yeah.
But you give people a chance. Sometimes that one shot in front of that one person, like Mary, boom, there you are. Now you're going to be recording on her album.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, and that had nothing to do with me.
Let's
by
throw her
nor-
a quick shout out. Who we're referencing is Mary Williams of the Shirelles. We ran into her, what was it, about a month ago?
Yeah,
About a month ago,
at the Mint.
I had another date, and I was like, John, come on in, and she was there, and everybody got
She
along
just
well.
read us,
She
was
did.
just like, "Hey,
oh
I
my
know you."
god. She's like, she's a protector. She keeps looking back, but she's not jealous. I'm like,
Yeah, and she
Good
just
job.
looked at me and she said, "You know what?" She said, "You got something." She said, "I think I want to help you."
yeah.
I was like, "Okay,
She's
great,
amazing.
thank you." I was new to Vegas, still new to Vegas, and things are just starting to open up. I don't know how things work here, but when you have favor, you just walk through the doors, and
That's right.
kindness and talent will get you there, but you just have to make sure that you do the right things and treat people right, and that'll keep you there and keep you going forward.
Good karma, good karma rolls around, so.
We have something that relates to that in the chat, actually. Is this person related to Frank Williams? Because Frank Williams says on Facebook, "Love to your struggles. Life is tough, and we need to take care of each other."
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Thank
That's
you,
what's
Frank.
up.
Yeah, thanks, Frank.
Yes, like I said, karma, pay it forward and it comes back around. And many know that there's been a lot of struggles for me, and there should be a breakthrough here pretty soon. I know there should be, so. But, Mary Williams, amazing, you met me off POF.
Whoa.
Calling me out.
Did you really want to Boom.
So if you guys need a date, jump on POF.
Okay. Hello there.
Hey, The ladies right there for you already knows.
I was like, did she just say that
I
shit?
sure did. So, you know, thank you, POF. If you guys want to sponsor the Karla Kitty Show, we will have them.
Yeah, you can do that.
And of course, POF, for those who don't know, is Persons of Faith. Where people that have like-minded faith-based conversations can get together and share
Johnny
things.
Bird's. That's Johnny Bird's. That's Johnny Bird's definition. Plenty of fish, and trust me, there are plenty of motherfucking fishes out there, and I throw a lot of them back. You gotta go. You gotta go.
There's not too many fish
And
out
then
there. It's more like
POFs is also hold on. POFs is also a term or abbreviations or whatever that I use in the Kitty Karma magazine, which is plenty of fucking scammers, which will also be talked about tonight too. So we got POF, which is why I brought that up. Sorry, love.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm new here. I'm, newly divorced, so I'm single, and I'm out here trying to look,
Single looking to mingle.
Yeah, all of that. It's horrible trying to date here in Vegas, trying to find a good girl, somebody to partner with.
No,
Yeah,
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm here with you. We here. We cool.
No, I'm
But just trying to find someone. It's just like,
that's. I'm glad that you brought that up. It's the social media has made it so nobody's really faithful or committed or anything like that. And I was talking about this with my friend earlier today, which is the polyamorous subject that we were supposed to talk about last week.
Yeah.
And so I've just accepted it. Like, we can love more than one person. I love John. I don't even know her, but like I'm like, but I'm bisexual, so you can love a lot of people, and we wanted to talk about the dynamics of polyamory. And we have a lot to talk about tonight, so we will get around to a lot of it.
And we got to find someone because we both got a lot of love to give. So we need to, team up, Teamwork makes the dream work.
I got a few guys. You ready to pair up with them?
I feel a Barry White song coming
I
up.
can beat it
let's
down,
start off with a woman.
You can't too many people outdo me, so I'm good,
Oh.
I think that was
I think
that was a
some guys-
challenge.
Some of you guys just
Gentlemen.
got challenged.
Gentlemen.
He is packing with the dick. I can give him that. But
yeah,
yeah, surprise! It's the female Howard Stern show. Hello.
Yeah.
But it ain't just packing. A lot of people packing, they don't know how to use it.
Scotty, beat me up.
Scotty, beat me up.
Yeah.
But all right. I guess I
Getting
shocked-
back to
Who did he
blueamnesia.net.
He blushed.
Tell us
I
about.
wonder what reminded
You
you.
gotta validate.
Tell us
Just 'cause I'm
about-
packing, do I know how to work it?
Hey, I'm just saying you can be built for anal and still make me fucking squirt. Okay, there's
Oh, she's a squirter.
Well, I guess during the break, we can figure that out, right? We can see.
Wait. I said yes to her. I said yes to her.
Okay.
We have two squirters in our We have
When we return.
Yeah, right?
we have what do they call that? What do they call that? Why am I not thinking of it right now?
What do you call what?
Big
I don't know.
water thing.
The squirt?
No.
A water thing.
Water
A
show?
bidet?
Bellagio?
The Bellagio. She called her
Bellagio.
A bidet?
Oh,
No, it's
There you
like
go.
it's not the Grand Canyon.
Wiener?
It's
Oh, Old Faithful. The
Oh,
geyser.
yes. Thank you.
Faith,
We got two of
yes.
those bitches up in here tonight.
yes.
Squirters. Hashtag squirters.
And one time at band camp,
We went to the Bellagio. And her name was Amnesia and Kitty.
Oh my gosh.
There's no real warning for how much, though. Like, you can even be like, okay, have you been with a
You
squirter
can.
before? And they'll be like, yeah, I've been with a squirter. And you're like,
But
okay.
it depends on, that depends on the
And then they're
guy.
like-
That depends on the
They're dead down
there. You didn't wear a mask? Sorry.
They come in
about
a hazmat suit the next time.
Just prepare with
Right.
a lot of towels and blankets.
Yes.
No,
But see, that
shirt-
depends on the guy. That depends on the
curtains.
guy. If there's a curve in it, if they're hitting the right spot. Sometimes it can happen anally. I don't do it normally if they go down.
Oh, I'm very responsive. I'm so
Are there
sexually
fingers involved
responsive.
though?
I've done for all. When there's a talent, there's a talent. I'm just saying. Don't
So
waste
can
your
you-
time
okay,
if
let me
there's no
ask you this. Let
talent.
me ask you this. Can you squirt on command?
A pretty. I mean, you got to
That's
work
called
for it,
piss.
but yeah,
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
XNXX,
On
you
command.
may want to call her.
Who you been?
Porn
command.
You
Just-
may want to
wait,
call her.
No,
Wait
but
a
when
second,
you
hold
know
on.
your body.
You're free to sponsor the show if you hire her.
Time out. I need a clarification. Now, when you say can you squirt on demand, are you asking if you can orgasm on demand?
Well, I
Is that the
mean,
question
Okay,
you're
here's,
asking?
here's,
Because
here's,
you,
there's two
there's
questions
different
in that.
levels.
There's two
you
questions
can
in that.
you can obviously
If she's
You
turned
can
on
obviously-
enough, hold on. If she's turned on enough, yes, I can squirt on command too. You have to be turned on enough though. So
Yeah,
like
you
I said
gotta
right
work
now,
for it.
if
You
I
gotta,
told
like,
her
yeah.
right now to squirt, no, she's not gonna squirt. She'd probably piss her pants.
she
but
might.
She'd piss her
I
pants.
mean, this is a fantastic show in voyeurism. No, I'm just fucking with
Oh
you.
my god, she's gonna be so easy,
she's
you
like-
guys.
Yeah, right.
John's looking at me like, can we get her?
Is this who we're
You got to talk me up. Tell about my talents, girl. I'm more talented with that than the music and stand up. But
I think I got a
goddamn.
better shot than you. I think she turned you down, didn't she?
No, well, she ain't turned me down. She just wants you.
Waz just put in my head. Waz just put in my headphones. POF has just shut down. 200,000 people all signed on at once. We got a couple more minutes before the top of the hour or the bottom of the hour. But I do want to find out about Dead Money.
Yes. Oh my God.
Tell
They
us
are
about Dead Money.
fantastic, up and coming band.
That-
We
no,
were
that's
having
fucking
fun.
rock
Why
stars.
are you interrupting?
Yeah. We were talking about sex. Oh. No, but
I
seriously.
love talking about sex. I
Dad,
just want to
isn't
make
it
sure
your
that you get
bedtime?
out. With,
I appreciate
so
that.
that's
Yes,
one of your
definitely.
acts, right? Dead Money.
Yeah, Dead Money is definitely one of the bands that I'm, promoting.
And who are some of the other
marketing.
ones?
We're not going there.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who's on my website right now is who I'll talk about. But when I'm in transition, there's still some.
That's blueamnesia.net, right?
Blueamnesia.net.
So they can go on there now?
Yep, they can. They can check out Dead Money every Friday. They perform at Rebar. Come check them out there. They are fan-fucking-tastic. If
For
there's
somebody that
any
hasn't seen them,
venues,
what do they do?
they do covers, they do originals. The most soulful singer, the bassist is Jordan, the singer is Raquella, the drummer is Jonah.
He's amazing.
Aren't-
That's how
and
we
it's High
met. That's how
Symbol.
that's how
Yeah.
she's on the show because I saw
Yep.
her and I was watching the band and we connected and I was like,
Yep.
she's
Okay, so that's
amazing.
what I
was out there
mentioned
marketing
tonight.
for 'em.
That's what I
The group is
mentioned
amazing.
tonight on
Yeah.
or today when I was promoting the show was I mentioned Sexy Beast. John Maurice coming on. That he had a mission. He had a mission, and
Yeah, we found out his mission to get hits on POF. Tell him how good we are. Tell him how good I am. Do I do it? Do I do it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the porn industry. That's what I'm trying to. POF is like
Hey,
the
man,
bottom of the barrel.
You ain't getting in. Well, I can't say that I'm not a producer or anything, but you have a thick dick, but it's not long enough.
No, it's long enough. I got some videos out there. You just gotta search and see it.
I'm just saying.
I think that was reverse promoting.
It kind of was.
I'm not trying to dog him. I just
That backfired on you, I think.
Yeah, right. Shots fired.
Let's just focus on that thick
No.
dick, okay?
Dick is better than long, anyways. But no, I'm pretty sure you have to have like a 10-inch dick to be in porn. And if anybody wants to
Well,
call
I'm
me on that, the
drinking
number
milk.
is 702
Well, I'm drinking milk.
If we're
I-
wrong, please call us.
I ain't 10, but I'm I ain't hanging with Webster and Gary Coleman. I can tell you for damn sure.
Why are you pointing over here?
I'm just saying, it's not you. I'm
What
just
you talking about, John?
I'm
Thick
above
is better
average.
than long, so
Yeah.
that's my opinion. So
Well, yeah.
Hey, whatever works.
you got the job done. That's all that matters.
Can I say like some endorsement of Kella? Because like
Yes, isn't she
Kella's
a rock star?
one of the best singers I've ever met.
Oh, so much
I've been
soul.
going to Rebar since it opened, and I love that place.
were
too.
talking about
It's on
John's
Main
Yes,
Street.
yes.
Yeah, and I remember when she was an open mic star and was just killing it over there. And she's grown a lot and only
Brilliant.
gotten more amazing.
She's absolutely brilliant. I cannot speak highly enough of her as an individual or the band together, and how they interact with each other is just absolutely dynamic. And coming in as a marketing director, they are the biggest dream. And I said it the day that they told me that they want me to be a part of, the team and help them. I texted a partner and I was like, look, I'm so excited. I'm thrilled, but they're going to outgrow me so fast. Mark my words, because they are so fucking fantastic.
We got to go to a break. Is that what that is?
We got about a minute.
Yeah.
We got about a minute to finish up. Now, when we come back, what do you want to talk about? We got two real talented, interesting people.
John kept asking me that question. What are you going to ask me? What are you going to ask me? We just go with the flow. I hope you guys are having fun. And we'll come back to the show here in just a few minutes.
Well, a couple things I want to
Okay.
make sure that we get. We're going to get to you in the bottom of the hour. We'll come back to you, but John does comedy.
Yes, I do.
He
John
does-
Maurice, not
he's
just
a singer.
John.
He's a producer. He's an artist. He wants to be in porn.
No.
He wants to be in any girl.
Improv
that he wants.
Yeah, I make my own.
But the first thing we're going to come to when we get back is I want to find out about your Tickle Me
Where
comedy.
do they tickle
Yeah.
you at?
We're at the Tickle Me Comedy Club is in downtown Las Vegas on the 3rd floor of the Eclipse Movie Theater on 3rd Avenue. And we also have a room at the Sapphire, the world famous Sapphire. So come on out.
And we'll be right back.
All right.
You know what? I don't like those energy drinks that make you all of a sudden talk like this. That's why you need to try all-natural Zip Fizz. Drop a little Zip Fizz in that H2O, you're ready to go. Up to Mount Charleston, maybe hit the craps tables, who knows? It'll help you get through that 9-to-5 day. Just visit zipfizz.com and use the promo code RadioVegas.rocks.
At Albo Pizza, our mission is to bring a menu of savory Italian classics and tasty American fare to the city of Las Vegas. Combining a classic menu of Italian favorites and American fare, Albo Pizza was designed with a variety of palates in mind. United by fresh ingredients prepared daily, all our recipes are homemade, hand-tossed, and hard to resist. Explore their popular pizza offerings or branch out with our burgers and chicken wings. Whichever way you go, their menu is prepared to please. Located at 1510 South Las Vegas Boulevard next to Dino's. Visit them online at www.albopizzalv.com or find them on Facebook. For delivery, call 702-333-2526.
Have you been thinking about taking an Alaskan vacation? Well, now you can book an Alaskan cruise tour with YMT Vacations and immediately save $250 per person. Call YMT Vacations today. We've been helping people take the vacation of a lifetime for over 50 years. And right now, if you've been thinking about what it would be like to go on an Alaskan cruise, now with our $250 per person instant rebate is the perfect time. Call right now for details. And if Alaska isn't on your bucket list, we've got over 50 guided tours to different locations worldwide. Call right now for your free brochure. So if you're looking for the perfect cruise tour to Alaska or the perfect guided vacation package, you need to call YMT Vacations to book right now or for our free brochure.
800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. That's 800-213-9256.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happened. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. Again, that's 800-561-6947.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crazy J back again to tell you about Angel Wax. We've been telling you about it for a while now. This product is absolutely amazing. Our boy Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax, he has been working hard for you. He has been on tour, he has been traveling, he's done car shows, he's done conventions. He is spreading the gospel of Angel Wax, and it's working. A lot of people are getting into it, they love it. Those car enthusiasts that are spending their weekends detailing it like crazy, love it. If you want to outshine the rest of the cars on the road, the best way to do that is by getting some Angel Wax. Let Tommy Davis know that RadioVegas.rocks sent you to him to try this amazing product. Angel Wax, get in on it today.
Welcome to your ultimate dance experience. DJ Fade.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. This is funky, fresh, faded, and elevated. I wanted to start it off as funky as we can get it.
Move your mind and get ready for the drop.
Faded and Elevated with DJ Fade right here on RadioVegas.rocks.
RadioVegas.rocks, where Vegas goes to rock.
Or if you want me to sing something, that's fine too.
Karla Kitty on RadioVegas.rocks. Admit it. You want to pet the kitty.
You want to pet the kitty.
Oh, we're back. Part 2.
You guys, we are live. I can see the chats on YouTube, Facebook, and where else are we at?
Twitch.
And Twitch. So if you guys have comments, I can read them and we can address them. So we do not have open phone lines, but if you guys want to chat with us, go ahead. I will address the questions that come in.
That's Radio Vegas Rocks, all one word. Help us with a subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, and check us out.
Hell yeah, share if you care. Pour it out.
So we're back, but and I teased it about wanting to talk about the Tickle Me. But first, before we get to the Tickle Me thing, I want to ask you about the Why video.
Okay.
What exactly? Tell me about the music
Tell
video.
me about the Why.
Yeah.
The Why? That's what I was asking. I wrote that 4 years ago and did the music video 4 years ago, and that was before divorce. And the song Why is a question. It was pretty much about why we were breaking up, and that's really, it was like a premonition. It actually happened before we were in a bad spot, so everything that I talked about, it actually came to pass. But yeah, I did the music video. It was a great production. It was a co-production video with my production company and another guy, and we did it for cost. We had so many different locations in Florida, from Rollins College to Daytona Beach to Claremont. No, it was Celebration, Florida. It's really a nice video.
And where can they see it?
YouTube. If you go to if you just type in John Maurice music video Why.
Spell your last name for the listeners.
John, John, and Maurice, Maurice.
Do you have a website too that people can access some of your stuff?
It's johnmaurice.com, but it's down right now. I'm rebranding, putting new stuff up because all the content was old, and I was like 30 pounds heavier then, so I had to get my sexy on. So I had to take that down. So you'll see the difference, the weight difference in the video.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned everybody's rebranding. Actually, we celebrated our 25th year with Birdland Productions this past June.
Nice.
And we're phasing out the company. We're coming back this fall with Avian Entertainment. My last name is Bird, so Avian is related to birds.
Hey, let's give a second to my co-host Johnny Bird. Actually, he is the one that actually brought me into Radio Vegas Rocks. A huge thank you to him. He has brought me a long way, and so I've been, very thankful to get my name back on the map. So a huge thank you to him. I have talked about rebranding, and I think now is the time to let everybody know that Karla Kitty's 9 lives are up. I did the modeling, I did the nude modeling, fetish modeling. I'm 40, so that shelf life is kind of over. I want to move on with the radio show here. I want to move on with the motivational speaking with traveling across the U.S. with my son, and so that is over. So it seems as my name keeps growing, I decided to step it up and call myself Catty Kitty, and the Birdman. And I asked the Birdman here, Johnny Bird, to be my official co-host a couple weeks ago, and so the new name for the show is Catty Kitty and the Birdman.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
I like that.
Yes. So welcome. Thank you for getting me on here, and love it. Thank you, Jay Bird. Bird. Thank you, Waz, my producer. He's amazing.
Thank you. Is it Catty with a C or with a K? Is it
Katty?
Ah.
Yes, Catty Kitty. Meow. So Kitty is still here. So I've clawed my way to the top, and I've come a very long way. And he, like I said, he helped put me back on the map, and I'm very grateful for that. So.
And you'll always have the kitty.
Y'all always have the kitty. You know that? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You made her purr once.
No, twice. Maybe 3 times for the lady.
Drunk that first time.
Yeah, right?
She's like, was that you?
For the time that you tickled me.
Tickle Me Comedy Club. Yeah, so let's get back to that here for a second. Tickle Me Comedy Club. So you do perform out there doing comedy?
Yeah, I'm the GM there, and I usually perform probably maybe 4 or 5 nights out of the week, and we're open from Tuesday through Saturday.
Right.
And so right now I'm just building up my new set, and I'm just trying to make sure that we get more seats, in the house. We want people to come in and check it out. We definitely push a lot of the local talent and up and coming talent Wednesday nights. We have the up and coming.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got you on stage for the first time.
He did. I did my first on stage Las Vegas entertainment situation, whatever, that night. I just kind of
How'd it go?
I did okay.
Yeah, she did good.
I did. Somebody said. Somebody came up afterwards and said, "That's not your first time." I'm like, "I am an online entertainer." "Oh, well, are you in porn?" "No, I'm an online entertainer." Like I do comedy online.
Yeah.
I told you about it this morning, but you weren't laughing. You must have still been half asleep. We had some.
Yeah, I was.
We had some scammer online, and they were trying to get my bank account name, number, all that. And of course, the way Karla Kitty responded, it was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, you gave them all that information, right?
I did, yeah. And I said my my username was Karla Kitty, and then they wanted to know my password, and I said Karla Kitty got nice titties, and then they needed the account number or something. I was like, Daddy Big Bucks who fucks this or something like that. I always come up with clever shit, and so I would always screenshot those conversations that I would have with some of these dumbass dudes who were either scamming me or these foreigners. I'm sorry, foreigners, but you have WhatsApp? What's your name? You show me Bob? And Bob meaning boob, but
that extra O makes a lot of difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And they get really turned on by nipples because he'd be like, "Are you talking? Is your wife around?" "No, she's sleeping. They're so funny, but so I always screenshot the conversations, put them up, and people just cracked up with it. So, but yeah. Now, if I can put it on stage, that would be great.
We'll work on it.
I will definitely work on it.
So at the Tickle Me Comedy, say somebody's listening, say, "Yeah, I'm really funny." How do they get a hold of you, and what's the process of getting on stage with you?
The process is a while.
There you go. It's just it's some screening, but they go through me, and then I can put them up. Yeah.
If you didn't know me, and I'm watching you here, and I called you. How do you get a hold of you?
1-800.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean,
now everybody's going to be calling my number, right?
Well, no. If you're the GM at Tickle Me Comedy, how do they get a hold of you to get either stuff for a meeting or
call 702-217-7584? I'll give you his number.
I would say if you come to one of the shows, and you'll see me there. Just pull me aside.
Are you approachable at a show?
Of course.
Or do you not want to talk to somebody?
I greet everyone. As a GM, I get there an hour early. I set up. I greet everybody at the door. I even sit them down.
But do you want them to be lined up saying, "Hey, I'm really funny. I want to get on here," then? Or do you say, "Well, let's talk tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon"?
No, I will talk with them right then and there. We'll exchange information.
He came and picked me up. No.
Do you call, if somebody gives you a card, do you call them back?
Yeah. It's business.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make
that.
sense. But if they're funny and they're good, I want to put them up. And you want, talent to shine. It's not about me. I have things that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to get to another level and notoriety. But at the same time, I'm a believer of, if there's somebody out there, they have something,
and you're very business oriented when he's there too. Like I was there with him that first night or the first night that we went and whatever, and he's very much on point with.
You didn't have sex till after the show.
We had it before the show.
But yeah, even like with her, she showed me, gave me her stuff. I was like, okay. I called her up and said, "Can you do the show?" And so if somebody has something, if I put them up and I put the light on them, the light is still shining upon me, especially if they're good.
So,
People
said he had a mission
when he
came through.
Before.
Yeah.
So how far up the ladder do you have to get as a?
I'm the right hand man to the universe.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
For all the people that want to get up on that stage, how far up the ladder do you have to get before you start getting paid?
It's just a BJ.
Like on Wednesdays we have the up and coming. You don't want to say amateur competition, but we have an up and coming competition, and if you win that, you have a 2-week residency at the club, and then you go from there. If
Dear
you,
homeless people.
if you, if you,
I was
good,
there, so I can say that.
If you're good,
residency
if you're good, you can, we can get you up there, and if you have enough material, at least 25 minutes,
25
then
minutes.
you can get paid. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So,
here's, I think
and
we
then
should
if
go
you're
around
really
the
good, I
table.
can put you in Sapphire. So.
If you're really good, you gotta have nice titties to get in Sapphire.
No, it's a comedy room.
Oh, that's right. They do have a comedy room. My bad. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we run that. We had
Sorry,
Jay
Sapphire.
Reed there on Saturday night. He was
Sapphire
amazing.
should let me come in and do the signing with what's his name? So you should talk to Sapphire for me.
Well, as long as
With
we
the
do it
speech
in our room there, we can make it happen.
There you go. Perfect. Sapphire's that's where
Yeah.
would I be then?
Also, what I want to talk about too is the Crescent School of Gaming. They're great. The owner is Rick, and if you guys want to
Rick
come
have
to
a nice
Vegas,
dick?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Hey Rick, can you call us?
What's the dick for?
702-217-0584.
I should call him right now. But great school if you want to learn getting to the casino business or learning the gaming or bartending. It's a great place. I'm there too
Awesome.
during the day, so I'm all over the place.
Very cool. That's
what's up.
Yeah.
That's the Crescent School of Gaming. You have it on Jones and 2 locations
What
near
games are
Accredited.
you actually learning to deal?
Actually, I will be probably auditioning for blackjack within the next 2 weeks, and then I'll be
Awesome.
on poker and everything.
He's
So,
good at poker, you guys.
yeah.
Poker face.
and licking too.
It's always about sex.
Oh yeah.
So and he knows how to paigal.
He's more of a Texas Hold'em guy.
Nah, he's not. Nah. He does say hit it a lot though.
I'm like that guy from the American Idol. He bangs. You remember that back in the day?
Yes.
And speaking of that, actually,
All right.
I met the American Idol, a girl who was on American Idol this season. She's in Vegas. Beautiful young girl. I think Tiffany. She's working on a new album, so she's great too.
Awesome.
Just speaking of them.
Speaking of new albums, you haven't had one since 2015. You got 2 albums out so far,
Right.
But you're thinking about putting together a new one. Tell us about the new album.
Well, I have 3 projects coming. The first one will be coming the first quarter of 2020. That is, it's new music, but it's old to me. It's songs that I previously recorded but never released, and so we're putting a little freshening up the music on it, and we're going to release that. And then probably the second quarter, we're picking out all the tracks now. I have over 100 tracks that I'm picking from, the best of the best, and we're recording it, and that's going to be released sometime by the end of 2020. And so what I'm doing with that is that has to be my.
But these are R&B.
These are R&B pop,
Okay.
with a little hip hop feel. But this has to be my Purple Rain or my Thriller or my Black album, because as you start getting older, I'm trying to get the numbers up, and so it's got to be. I'm putting everything into it, and I'm old school, but I'm also producing a young rapper who is out right now. He's really good. And like I said, I have so many different tracks and stuff, so I just give it to him and then
So let me
records
ask
it
you
and-
this: you mentioned getting older in the music industry. I mean, you have a voice.
Got to get the numbers up.
Oh, numbers.
I got my numbers up as I get older. Cholesterol, blood pressure.
When you look like Howie Mandel, your numbers were up. I guarantee you there.
All right, I'm sorry. I couldn't
You're like the new Dick Clark. That's what Your
We
age
mentioned
timeless.
last week. We had some. I was going through photos because I was trying to make some for the new show and everything. This motherfucker looked like Howie Mandel, bald head.
In a good way.
Wait.
You pulled it off.
Yes.
Or like Joe Rogan or something.
I will say I was Howie before Howie was Howie. Howie still had hair before I started shaving my head.
Howie Mandel now knows I want to suck his dick. So
Yeah,
Howie Mandel.
I'll give him a call.
I think, please, yes.
He might say it to you like he did. Wait. You remember Howie back in the day?
All he's going to let you...
They said
what,
that's what they said
what?
last week on the show. They're like, he won't touch you, and I was like, I don't need to touch him. I want to just suck his dick. That's it.
He'll just let you fist bump his wiener.
Well, since the rumor is out there that I'm a trained, maybe we can just fist bump.
Little things of yard.
You put on that Rocky music.
No, we taking it a step further with Howie Mandel, right? I don't make that offer to too many white boys anymore. So,
So
Howie.
is there Is there an artist out there now that if all of a sudden you realized you couldn't sing your music, who would you pick to sing your stuff that would emulate you the best?
Ooh, that's a good one. Right now, I would probably say Neil.
Oh, I think I just fucking came in my pants.
Definitely.
Yeah,
just
Neo,
happened.
Mario, Omorion.
All right.
Yeah, it would be that.
So these guys have kind of your style.
Yeah, definitely.
So can people get your previous albums, and where would they get them?
On iTunes.
On iTunes.
There's so many different.
You know,
places,
somebody was talking about that on the show. This show this week.
Let's want to Men in Black that.
Thank
you,
you.
If I could pull them off of iTunes, I
shit.
would, and put out all new content. But it is what it is. You have to start from someplace.
Right.
So
they don't make money off iTunes. I heard.
You make money if it's good.
Well, that's the numbers you were talking about.
I guess you sucked on Radio Vegas, whoever that was.
No, man. Yeah, I think you make money for a lot of these guys out of the back of your car at shows.
Right. Well,
I make money out of the back of the car.
There's no middleman.
Right. Well, the thing is, with the record labels, everybody wants to be part of a record label, but it's kind of a dinosaur design right now because they take most of the money. So the only time you really make money is when you go out and perform, because you're getting pennies on a dollar from the record label. And so now the record labels are smart too. They want to deal. I think it's a 365 deal or something like that, to where they get a part of everything, because what was happening was the artist wasn't getting money, so they would go out and perform, and then they started coming out with the merchandising, the t-shirts and the hats and whatever, and so they were getting that. So now the record label's like, we want a part of everything. So it's almost easier, especially with social media, if you can get your numbers up and you can get a following, then you can really make money and you don't really need a label anymore. So that's what it's all about.
What kind of number are you looking at?
I'm here.
Actually, Frankie Moreno.
Yeah, I want you in my
Vegas.
life, baby girl.
He does. If I understand right, he does the stuff. He publishes. He writes. They produce with some cats. They just went down to Nashville, but he just set a Billboard record. Now, if you're in Kansas City, you're not going to have heard about Frankie Moreno.
Right.
But if you're in Vegas, you do. He's dropping his 6th album that hit the top 10 on Billboard Heat Seekers. The Beatles didn't do that. Elvis didn't do that. There's no other artist in musical history that did that, and he did it here using your philosophy. You got to get those numbers up,
Yeah.
and he's got a very rabid and passionate fan base
Does that work
here in Vegas.
Right.
Would that work for models too? Because if I had $1 for every fucking follower I had, I'd have 10 grand right now. I mean, just $1. I mean, if you guys,
It's
want to.
pity.
It makes its own joke.
Anyone your talent.
You don't even have
There's can't leave any openings. I'll take.
I'm just saying,
Take them all.
just $1,
Yeah,
just
we
$1
got 2
a
that have plenty
day.
of openings.
Just $1 a day.
Yeah, that's it's 6 in here right now.
Big eye contact.
I just want one.
Like
That's
that
it.
through this
Like
experience.
that whole commercial.
Maybe we can work it out after.
Oh,
Oh my god!
But yeah, so that's the goal. If you get the
That's
just
the goal.
a small following.
What kind of number are you looking for? What do you need? What do you think? 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people?
Even if you have 10,000, if you have a core base of 10,000, or even if you have 2,000, and then people share it and they share it with others. If
that's
you
the
got
problem.
great
Is
content,
people don't share.
They don't want to share.
No.
Everybody wants to be famous, but they don't want to put in the work. And what
Right.
they're doing is they want everybody to follow them, but they
Right.
are doing
I say that
nothing,
all
and
the
they have
fucking
nothing to
time.
talk about.
Absolutely right.
And so you're like, why should I follow you? And then
There's no hustle anymore.
You follow them. They follow you, and then once you follow them, they unfollow you because they want to have the numbers and
They
make it
want the
look like
numbers.
they're important, but they actually
I
have
had
nothing
this
going on.
conversation with my boy out in Atlanta, Georgia, Joe Stone. I hope you're listening. You know, I shared his shit all the time. He was funny. I was on his show. He got like 8,000 hits on his show. And I was like, I share your shit all the time. I was like, you don't ever share mine. Why would I do that? Motherfucker, because I'm sharing yours. I mean,
Joe.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Joe.
Joe's not
Joe.
gonna
Well,
get
then what you have to
Joe's
do
not
is
gonna get blowed.
I
Hey.
bet Joe's built for anal.
Here, I would just.
Say that about Joe. I like Joe. Say no.
I was like,
What'd you say?
what?
You know what I think
All
about
right.
Joe?
that
I
one.
think this.
Man. You are one pathetic loser.
Easy to
I'm kidding, Joe. I don't even know Joe.
But Joe is good people, but it does. It needs to go both ways. So what? Share the videos on your page. Well, my page is of this and this and that. Well, you know what? My page is of a whole bunch of shit. Okay, and it's about promoting and helping others and helping others to get noticed. You know.
I think some of it too. People rely so much on sitting in front of a damn computer or their phone and share this or talk to this. They got to get out and they got to hustle. They got to meet people eye to eye. They got to perform. They got to shake hands. They got to go and take the time to take.
And that's how nobody takes it.
Man.
Which is why I do
that's what I do. I'm not in there. I need to hire somebody
to
do the social media, because that's not my thing.
I just said that today too. Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I was just talking, and I'm gonna give them.
Because social media is 100% of your time. It's hard to get away from that if you can't promote it through all these outlets.
The thing also is everybody who's doing it. It's their fake life. It's that persona they want you to see. Everything that I put up, the content, it's me. It's real.
Thank you.
Everything that you see, I own, I have, I've done, I do. And but I like getting out there and meeting people. That's how I opened up when I first moved to Vegas. The third month here, I opened up for Monique at the SLS.
Nice.
And
Monique, she's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. And she is a blessing. She was a blessing to me. And
woman.
I kind of learned I was always doing what I do and help other people and push them up. And
94.1, the boss will be happy that I now know who she is.
And she did that for me. I was just talking to her at the end, and I was like, yo, I'm a comedian too. And she was like, I want you to come and you perform for me next week. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, I wasn't even ready, but I was like, yes, ma'am. You know? All right. And she recorded a video for me to do that. And I was just like, it's amazing. So
it's those fucking eyes, John. It's my head.
So you got to always push up other people.
Well, I'm gonna make an unsolicited plug for a company. I met a guy last week, and I spent probably 90 minutes. I thought I was gonna shake his hand. That's Paul from Jump Force, JMPFORCE.
I own that company. No,
they do these micro ads and impressions by the thousands. And they are a force to be reckoned with. And I'm going to be talking to these guys again this week. I'm trying to get the radio station to promote every show that I do. They're going to be on board. I want the Rio to sign them on to help produce or promote the shows. I want the Mint to do it. I want Water Street to do it, because these guys are dynamic. They're $1 million company owned by this just incredible guy named Jeremy. But they can produce this stuff and then get 100,000 hits on you within a day.
And that's I'm glad you brought that up too, because I was talking actually to Jay about not us just being here in the studio, but being able to go out to some of these businesses and air from there. You know, like you said, being able to not just being on your phone, but getting out there, shaking hands, and meeting people face to face, eye to eye. Yeah. And I hope that we can do that on the 18th. With speech impediment man and the signing and stuff. You guys, if other companies are wanting us to come out, maybe air from there, hit us up, 702-217-7584. I still got to get approval, but I think Jay will work with us on it. So.
And what I'll do is
I talked to him
work
today.
it out.
Perfect. I talked to him yesterday too. So.
And Waz is the guy that we really got to give him like a massage.
You need a blowjob.
I'm posting about it right now.
You need a blowy Waz?
What I love to do also is we also run the hiring and the payroll and stuff for the Nerd Bar down in Fremont. And
that place is amazing.
Yeah, so maybe we can work out something where we can get you guys to do the show there in the Tickle Me Comedy Club at the Eclipse, as well as Sapphire.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that too.
Any venue that I have and that I'm a part of, I'm all about lifting people up and pushing them out there.
Yeah, you just got to return phone calls, motherfucker.
I always return your phone. It's either I'm busy, but hey, she we got love and history. So anytime you need me, I'm there.
Well, she needed an orgasm when she was gone. So she needed it.
Just to set up the second hour now, you're in the comedy space, but so are you. So when we come back in the next hour, I want to find out more about what you're doing in the comedy world. You got burlesque, you got modeling, body positive modeling. You want
her body's positive,
and you want to talk about Sex.
Yes.
Are we still on real quick or no?
We're still on.
Granny, panty, or cranny, you guys. We're still playing the game.
Before we go, what I want to say is I want to say that my heart, my condolences go out to all of the people and the families who's lost their lives between all of this
29
senseless
so far,
gun violence. So we really need to do something. And everybody who has been affected, I want you to know that I love you and I'm praying for you. And John Maurice, I care.
Likewise. From Radio Vegas Rocks and the Karla Kitty Show, now Catty Kitty and the Birdman.
Yeah, we will be back for hour number 2. Coming up. Stick around.
That's Richie. Can we call him at the top
You know
of
what?
the
I don't
hour?
like those energy drinks that make you all of a sudden talk like this. That's why you need to try all natural Zip Fizz. Drop a little Zip Fizz in that H2O, you're ready to go. Up to Mount Charleston, maybe hit the craps tables, who knows? It'll help you get through that 9 to 5 day. Just visit zipfizz.com and use the promo code RadioVegas.rocks.
Hey, I'm here with Mark Curry. We're going to let Mark Curry try some Zip Fizz.
How you do it?
Just pour it in your bottle, put the lid on it, and shake it all up. So what do you think?
Zip Fizz makes me feel like a man. Every time I come on the Rock and Comedy Show, I have a Zip Fizz and I fly home.
You can get yours today at zipfizz.com.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Fade from Faded and Elevated, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about Deluxe Cleaning Service. Yeah, that's right. Miss Blanca Lopez, she is the cat's meow, y'all. She comes to your house. She comes to your office. She comes wherever you need her to go, and she cleans that sucker up like it's never been cleaned before. Yeah, that's right. She will come absolutely anywhere. Wherever you need her, she's there to keep you clean in the deluxe way.
Attention business owners, entrepreneurs, and side hustlers. Do you need up to $10,000 in your bank account today? Introducing Biddy Advance, the nation's leader in micro advance funding for small businesses. As a direct funder, we supply the funds without the rigid bank rules. If you've been in business for 2 months or more, generate at least $4,000 a month in revenue, and have a business checking account, you're all set. And don't worry, credit is not a factor because the #1 rule in business is to stay in business. Do you need inventory? A new marketing plan? Are you behind in some business bills? If you're a business owner that wants to grow and can use $2,000 to $10,000 today, call Biddy Advance now. And in just one quick free 2-minute call, you could get funded today for $2,000 to $10,000. Call now.
800-264-3150. 800-264-3150. That's 800-264-3150.
This is a national healthcare alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pair of diabetic socks as our special gift to you. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and have insurance, you may qualify to get free delivery of your supplies.
800-439-7409. 800-439-7409. 800-439-7409. That's 800-439-7409.
Hey ladies, when it's not raining men, it's always raining tacos at Juan's, Flaming Fajitas, and Cantina during their daily happy hour from 3 to 7. If things get a little too hot from their authentic Flaming Fajitas, you can visit their outdoor dining area and cool down with 1 or 2 Corona Ritas. If you're feeling spicy, be sure to order one of my personal favorites, their fresh tableside guacamole, which goes perfectly with their homemade chips and salsa for 1 or 2.
Lizzie Minx Live, the best of the 80s and 90s.
Love that song. I love that version of it. So this next song is my friend and I, we used to do this voice of Cher because it's hilarious, and she's got this thing, she goes, her! I feel like that's super accurate, but we would just do that. We wouldn't even say anything just to make each other laugh. We just go, hey! So
Lizzie Minx, RadioVegas.rocks.
Radio RadioVegas.rocks, where Vegas goes to rock.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Uncensored and unafraid. Karla Kitty on RadioVegas.rocks.
We have my sister from another mist over here. She's over here looking at John's phone going, oh my God, I saw titties. Let me see.
I want one like that.
I love boobies. Right? She's got all the curves. Well, that wasn't the picture he had up. There was boobies.
Wrong.
Yeah, those are boobies.
Those are fake boobies, by the way, but hey, they still look nice.
are boobies.
You know, I've never been a booby guy. I'm more of a nipple guy. I just
I like a nice nipple. I don't need big.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you?
What do you like? Hold on, that's a good question.
Okay.
What kind of nipple do you like?
Proportionate.
Proportionate. Okay. Dark pink, light pink.
I mean,
big areola. What?
Well, it's not
I
a
like
deal breaker.
silky. Yeah, I mean, the nipples are not like the deal breaker. It's not like I like it all, but I like the silky. I like to be able to flick my tongue on the tip of the nipple, but I like to also run my finger around the areola.
Like well maintained.
I love
Taken
hair.
care of.
No, I like
Do
fucking
you
hair
have sensitive nipples?
What do you mean?
I do.
Well, hold on.
I do.
Well,
I have sensitive
That's a good
everything.
well maintained.
I'm
What
very
can you do?
responsive.
Some women
Moisturizer.
have
I
hairs
like
on
a
their
girl who's
nipples.
responsible. 'Cause I'm very talented.
Salves, creams.
I'm talented with this right
Moisturizer?
here, this tongue, and so I love it when the woman just you can feel the body and you know what you're doing.
Responsive, yeah.
Okay, so there's women and men too. Men have sensitive nipples and stuff too, but some people are not affected by that.
I
No,
know.
when
there's
I
some
do it,
people
they're
who are overly
affected.
sensitive too.
Some
They don't like it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. But there's some that don't. And I like the light pink ones. They're cute.
Sex.
I don't think I've ever really.
Those are usually women that haven't had babies that have light pink nipples. Yeah.
You mean the color changes?
The color does
Oh,
change.
fuck yeah.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Can we see your boobies?
Just don't point it at a camera.
Right? You can see my boobies at burlesque show. Well, no, actually, I have pasties.
Okay, so let's get
Papa
back
pasty
to,
ladies.
Let's get back to where do you do your burlesque show?
So I am willing to go wherever wants to hire me. Hint, hint, motherfuckers. But so far,
Cheers for hire.
Yeah.
So
Can we
what?
get the
What,
limo out here first?
so what does
far-
it take? What does it take? Can they go on your website or do they call
they can.
you?
There is a section on my website where you can contact. There is a specific section where you can book amnesia. That's for burlesque. That's for modeling.
they
That's
forget?
comedy. Right.
Can you give us a little sample of some of your burlesque, please?
Of course.
Yeah.
You
Stand
do
it
some
up, baby
dancing,
girl.
yeah.
I mean, I can't.
You did bring
I can't
an
take this.
outfit.
You can't take it off, but if we
That's a
just get a
specific
little
outfit,
sample.
though, right?
So let's.
You can't
Can
take
you
it
turn?
off, please.
Can you
leave it
turn
on.
off the camera? Can you put the "We'll be right back" camera or the "We'll be right back"? There we go.
Very nice.
Now the cameras are off.
Oh, okay. Now the camera's off. No, we'll just bust it out.
Well, I was hoping.
So she's
Yeah.
gonna give us a
I know
little a
Karla
sample
is
of her
like,
work, so
hello.
you guys can see that she's clearly stand up, beautiful.
really are off.
The cameras really are off.
Cameras. Don't shoot. Are we
What are you
off?
supposed to do for the listeners if we're just...
The viewers, everybody's tuning in right now. They're like, "What the fuck? Why are the lights off, man? Why are the lights off?"
Yeah, the listener,
Turn off
listen.
the
Hey,
lights.
go and send us a message on the chat.
Here we go. Here we go. If you guys want to see it, you gotta hire her.
Booty.
She does have booty. Oh my lord.
I eat that like a piece of cornbread.
I'm gonna have every.
I've never
sugar
seen
daddy
cornbread
go,
do
"Hey,
that."
bring her over.
Individual twerk.
She can
That could
twerk.
be on the camera.
Oh, you gotta pull it up.
up.
Yeah, we can't see that.
Damn!
Yeah, you can put the camera on for that. That's not.
What are you
yeah.
guys doing?
She's keeping her panties.
Carla, we can do a lot with that, right?
Dress on. Wait, where do
You guys.
And look at the dog. He's like, ooh. Yeah, it's like, ooh, made a taco
Get your
bag.
tongue back in there,
All
dog.
right?
Poor thing. What are you doing?
There you have it. We got a
He's
little
like, I like this.
We got a little sample of amnesia, and I will not be forgetting
Hold on,
that.
before you put the cameras back on, she didn't show the nips. Carla
You,
wanted to see the
you
nips.
need to chill the fuck out.
You wanted to see them.
Whoa, you guys. We do have a radio show. I don't just want to broadcast a bunch of screaming and barking. Let's look at nips after the show. Everybody,
dogs? Who let
nip
the
party
dogs
after
out?
the show.
I got like 2 weeks to my birthday.
All right.
I'm gonna have to book you.
Amnesia, yes, you guys can book her. Where can they book you through?
Blueamnesia.net. There is a section on there under contact that you can book amnesia, and that's for anything that's for burlesque, modeling, comedy, whatever you need me for. So Or marketing. I also, you can book for marketing too.
So what do you? Let me ask you this too. I talked to you a little bit about the marketing or whatever this evening. Do you charge people for that? What is the charge?
Yes,
of course you charge.
I'm asking.
Hey, can I just go to your house, dance, and then leave?
$8 don't make sense.
What about me? Can I do it in sexual favors?
Well, no, that's the. Do you have no idea how many sexual
I know.
favors
I tell all these guys that ask.
I orgasm all day.
Ask these guys all the time. Can we get a sample picture? No, bitch. I am not fucking Sam's Club. Okay.
Where's my money, honey?
Exactly.
No. Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. I'm negotiable depending on what the venue is and what you have to bring. I'm also somebody that my whole life motto is kindness over righteousness. So if it's that
wait, what was the first? What righteousness?
Kindness over righteousness.
Oh, kindness. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't understand the word.
Kinda sober.
Yeah,
kinda sober.
That's what I heard too.
Well, this is not gonna work, honey. This is not gonna work. Okay.
So, kindness over righteousness. What does that mean?
Kindness over righteousness. It means
Explain
that
that.
regardless of who the fuck you are, you're not too special to be nice.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you put
Like,
being nice and being kind over whatever your self-righteousness is.
Very good. I like that.
And you know what I learned? I've been
This
on.
be a bumper sticker.
Speaking of the dating sites, I've been on the sugar daddy sites. The guys that got
Really?
money, and you know what? They're a lot kinder than people actually believe that they are.
I never thought that one way or another. So
No, they are.
Is there a
I've
percent?
only been on
Stuck
Tinder.
up.
I'm all about Tinder.
She's Dora the whore over here, just like me.
Tinder.
Tinder the whore.
You're just mad you hate Tinder because you can't get on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm the nicest guy in the world. I've never been
Yes.
disrespectful. They blocked me off. I was like, what the fuck?
How do you get
I
blocked on
don't
Tinder?
know. I wasn't even using it or talking to anyone.
Dora said, "Nah, bitch."
And then it just
Swiping
came.
or
I
swiping.
went on one day and it was just
That
like,
bitch
you're
is
blocked
racist.
or banned. I said, what the fuck?
Until I have kids.
Like I said, I'm most respectful. I've never done so. Somebody must.
I got banned off
didn't
POF.
didn't want to talk to me or something and just like report. I'm like, what the hell?
Don't cry. There's no crying in baseball.
He sent
I'm
too
not
many
crying,
dick
'cause I'm on
pics.
so many others, from POF to Bumble
He's
to
a fucking
OkCupid
hoe.
to Swingers Lifestyle. You know,
Okay,
I'm out there.
Hey, okay, let's get to that. Let's
Okay.
get to that. Okay, so the polyamorous topic that was supposed to be talked about last week. I myself am polyamorous, but I'm not accepted as polyamorous right now because I'm single.
Yeah.
So
That's
a
the
lot of
bad
people.
part.
A lot
So
of
would you
people-
agree with that definition that you? I see how I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong. Is to live a polyamorous life, you have to be in a committed relationship to bring somebody else into that.
No.
commitment.
I'm the wrong person to ask because my
No.
whole thing is like, I live my life. I don't give a fuck what you do with yours. Like, I'm not going to put a label on what
Okay.
you're doing with
Well,
yours.
that's
I have
good.
no
I want
say.
to address
So
it. That
But
might be
you do
how
label
she-
yourself as poly.
I label myself as free love. Like
Free love, right.
now, I've got somebody who's making me orgasm, and he knows that there's possibilities that there's going to be other people who also make me orgasm.
At the same time, I mean,
Possibly.
It could be a
this is a
discussion. Hey,
question
baby,
that
what's
people
up?
would
You wanna-
want to ask.
Yes, possibly.
Do
Okay,
you-
there's so many
that's-
dynamics in that
You
lifestyle.
bring
Yeah,
somebody
it's each
into
person and each relationship has their own rules and their own boundaries, and it's all based. The number
So let's-
one rule of all poly is communication.
So let's talk about you.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
So do you allow a third person into the relationship at the same time, or is it you get permission from your?
It's different right
from
now
your
because this
friend?
is a fresh one. This is a fresh situation.
Okay, and what she's referencing, okay, I'm going to kind of chime in here. She has a core lover right now. And so she's got to figure out his dynamic and he's got to figure out her dynamic. And they have to come to an agreement as far as what they're
That was
willing
a
and
very
allowed to do.
heavy definition on. I've got a man who's making me orgasm right now. There's not been any kind of.
So co-relationship probably wouldn't describe it correctly at this
Y'all
point.
are making me have anxiety because I have commitment issues. That's why I'm
And
poly.
no, and I do too. Trust me, I just got out of a relationship.
He knows
2
what I'm
months
about,
ago.
and that's all that matters. I
Right.
don't have to identify.
And I just got out of a relationship 2 months ago too, and I got commitment issues too. But a lot of people want to call me a slut or a whore,
yeah, that's
because
me.
I'm polyamorous.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, I don't get with people such as John just to fuck him and chuck him.
You have to
I
have
will
that.
joke about it, like hit it and quit it, but I have a genuine friendship and love for
Yeah.
John. There's a love that goes with it.
Yeah.
It is not just I'm fucking him just for fun.
Yeah, poly people just have so much love to share
Yes.
that it can't be. It gets diluted if it gets into one
Right.
person, and then you start losing love for yourself because you have so much to give that you're starting to
Right.
like
So-
suffocate yourself.
So would you say you just have a current hall pass for somebody?
She's happy
I
with
say
the situation.
somebody is making me orgasm thoroughly, okay? And if somebody else
But
would
I
like
want
to make
you
me
to pull
orgasm,
away from the orgasm thing because
Hello.
it's not
yeah,
just
it's
about
not just
orgasms, and that's where
like,
people.
let's be real. That's where my
She's happy
yeah,
she's orgasming,
he's-
but
he's building
she's
so much
being
more.
faithful on some level to him because she's happy with the situation as it is right now. But it's not
It's
just
communication.
about yes.
That's what,
so much
That's
communication
what leads to every problem.
They could
and every
end up
success.
monogamous, but you know what? It could end up 5 weeks down the road, and she's like, "Yeah, your dick just ain't doing it anymore, and I need to spread my wings."
I
You
don't
know.
if that's gonna be the case.
Well, there
I
you
mean,
go.
it's
And
been
then some of them end up monogamous.
Girl, he Red Wings. All I saw were eyebrows.
I know.
All
no,
I saw
no,
were his
no,
eyebrows.
No,
he was
no,
buried.
No, don't do that to me. No, I can't.
He
handle that
was.
one.
I'd never thought that I'd be okay
There's
with
some
it.
that do it.
And
There's some that do it.
Yeah,
I've never heard the term red wings. I'm
Red
sorry.
wing means he goes down on her when she's on her period.
Oh, okay. I've never heard the term.
I never thought I'd be into it. Was like me.
You know,
he was the first in.
Physiologically, that's when your body's the most sensitive.
Oh,
I
I
studied
learned
this
that.
stuff, all right?
Because they're always horny at that time.
Well, not necessarily, but
let's just face it.
but
I'm
the-
horny all the time.
Everything is more sensitive, and
It's different for every woman,
Even just touch. Sometimes touch hurts more during that time, right?
Oh, it
like
hurts.
pain.
Well, no, maybe not this time, but your entire body is jazzed up with all these hormones. So
I'm
you're
getting
more
giggly just
sensitive.
remembering it. It was
She's not
fantastic.
drinking or
So
she's not high,
if you
folks.
get past that, if you can get past as a guy or a female friend that's
Mm-hmm.
doing something like that, if you get past just that part and understand that
And
this
to
this
each
is the
their
time
own.
when you're gonna actually be able to help experience something even more intense.
I think that shows
Why not?
a genuine
I've-
love
yeah.
if
That's
somebody
what
can
I'm
do
looking
that.
for. I'm looking for
that
that
or he's a fucking
connection,
vampire.
You know? As
Well,
far as a
he's-
performer,
I would
I'm
say
always
the first one,
performing.
but let's not use that
And
word.
so
okay?
you want to make
I
sure
wanna
that you have a
continue.
good show, a
See.
good performance, and so you putting it down.
Right.
But
John,
it's
would you
not
do that with a woman
reciprocated.
unless you were truly committed? Would you go down on a woman on her period?
Pause.
Let me just tell you.
I would say
do this. I would lift the hood and I would lift the clit, but I wouldn't just be like, I'm not a vampire, you know. I'm not blah 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 blah.
I'm
I come to suck your blood.
bisexual.
No,
I'm
no.
bisexual, and I
I'd
can
eat
do
that
it.
ass.
Yeah,
you know,
see,
but
I know.
that's
I
about
wouldn't
it.
You toss your salad, ladies, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never hesitated. You get a take
But
a
see,
shower.
you've been
take
married.
a shower.
No, it's not talking about sex. She's talking about going down.
I know.
and-
I know.
He's married.
I've
He's
never
married.
hesitated.
He's married to his beautiful wife Anna. Shout out to Anna.
Hey, I've never. Hello, I've never hesitated with her or anybody else. It's never stopped
Or
me.
anybody else. You just fucked that up. I was trying to give you
ma'am.
If I was-
Sorry, ma'am.
If I was
Not me.
in that relationship, or even if I was in that type of relationship, I've never hesitated. I never even thought twice about it. Take a shower together.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Bring
Intimacy.
a washcloth. Do a massage. There's a million things.
Well, just
to
so
do.
the audience knows, I have had a hysterectomy and I don't have a period, so we don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Lord.
Gentlemen.
I'm just looking for someone that can make me come the way I make them tremble. That's the key, and I just haven't found that. It's like,
Oh,
Ouch.
well, I'm not saying that.
Ouch.
No, you
There have been so many moments tonight that I'm just like, fuck, bro. Can you just
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about.
so that
you.
thickness, it just got a little thinner.
There you go. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. Out
You
there,
said
I'm
you just said
trying-
I've had no one make me come the way I made them tremble. That was fake, by the way.
There you go. We're not, again. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in the dating world.
He just
and
said
trying
no one.
To,
I do believe
He
I'm
did say
included.
no.
no, you're not.
I'm
no,
staying out of
because
this, bro.
When I was married, my
No,
wife
stir
did
it.
and you
And
did.
then we
you know.
pop the popcorn.
Strong
Back to
J.
dead money.
That's all right. Damn.
They're rock
I got the
stars.
foot and mouth syndrome right
do
now.
have
Hey, you know what?
Yes, sir, you do.
You know what about mouth?
On
Didn't
average.
know you had foot fetish.
Yeah, not, I do. Pretty feet. You know, not the big, thick, crusty, nasty feet. But
Hey, I got some red, hot, and tasty. We got some pizza from Water Street Pizzeria right here.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I was looking at that.
Water
Amazing.
Street Pizza is one of our core sponsors here at the
Thank you, Water
Caddy
Street.
Kitty and the Birdman show.
Catty Kitty and the Birdman. That's right.
And
You guys,
their
Water Street
pizza
Pizzeria.
is unbelievable.
You guys should taste their balls, meatballs.
Yeah, the
that they
meatballs.
have.
The meatballs are the best meatballs
my
in
God,
all
their
of Las
spaghetti-
Vegas.
their spaghetti-
The pizza's great. Yep.
Their spaghetti is amazing.
Yes.
You
And I'm
need
down there every Wednesday night.
Check 'em
It's-
out.
It's
Yes,
open
yes.
mic. It's karaoke.
singing.
No, it's not really much dancing because you're under the stars. It's outside. But they have canopies and swamp coolers and misters, so it's really nice out there. And we get a lot of great singers every Wednesday night. And you can have, this is the sausage and pepperoni.
Yes, sausage!
And
Are we ready for the food
and
fetish, though?
the best part about Water Street Pizzeria, they are expanding their operations, and they're going to be distributing their pizzas. They're going through all the rules and stuff like that. Get it? This is one of their frozen pizzas. We get their test market pizzas right now, and they are dynamic.
Amazing, you guys. I have a few things that I got to mention as well. We are still looking for sponsors for the show. Since we just mentioned Water Street Pizzeria, we're always looking for more sponsors.
Oh, this pizza's so good.
You guys jump on top of the show. We are the #1 show here at RadioVegas.rocks. Very, very excited about that. I'm also giving a shout out to the photographers who have been in my life and made me as beautiful as I am. You guys, we are not as beautiful as those magazines like to portray, but thanks to them, we are. So my shout outs go to Edward Moss, Dana Hurd, Jeff Cole, Jeff DeYoung, Ronald Shanklin, Scott Black, Gabriel James, John S. Les from New York, Thaddeus Wilkins, Evan Baum, Mike Little, and AJ Chambers, who filmed the after school lunch special. And to the female talent that I have actually performed with, Jennifer Linnea, Emily Harris, Jenny Lynn, and a shout out also to Chauncey Brown, who was one of my last photographers. And you know what? I do not want to forget the GWCs in my life, the guys with cameras, the guys who use women and just, press a little button and want to call themselves photographers. I did not forget about you. You do get a special shout out from the last Karla Kitty Show. You will never, ever be mentioned again. Actually, you might, because I still got to call you out on a few things. But tonight, I want to bury you guys and let them know who you are. Brian Johnson, you fucking pedophile. Jay Bullock, Jessica Kahn, Jimmy V. Yes, he's a big part of the scam with Peter McMahon. And Ace Michaels, you can suck my dick. With all that being said, you guys,
deep.
Thank you for being part of the Karla Kitty modeling world. And although I got discovered by a scam artist, it has taken me somewhere. I am now a radio broadcaster. Very excited to launch the rebrand of Catty Kitty and the Birdman.
I
Yes.
like the name of that.
Yes,
So-
yes.
I like the sound of that.
Now you did the modeling, and I know you do body positive modeling. What does that mean? Have you taken photo shoots? And I also want to know, this handsome fella here, have you ever done any modeling, nude or otherwise? But first, amnesia.
Body positive. I did that too.
Clear that mouth.
What does
Yes.
body positive modeling mean?
Body positive means regardless of what your body looks like, be confident in it. I actually have a long history or long journey of self-discovery on my weight. I was in a very abusive relationship and marriage where I actually was 300 pounds. And ting! He said ting! I lost over 150 pounds. Well over 150 pounds. Oh, wow. Thank you. Well over 150 pounds just doing yoga and just really meditating and finding that
One of my
happiness.
photo shoots was dedicated to that, and then actually that's a shout out to Dana Hurd, one of the guys that I just mentioned as well too. I have not been overweight except for when I was pregnant, and I'm blessed with the babies that I have. And those stretch marks, all that, those are war wounds.
got 'em.
You carried a baby in those bodies, so you know what? Embrace your body, ladies.
I do. I've got all the cellulite. I've got the stretch marks. I've got
I had
the breast
no editing.
shape
There
are
was
different.
no editing done on those pictures because I wanted
none.
women to see the pictures and be like, yes, I'm thin.
I can do that.
But you know what? We carry the stretch marks. I have saggy skin from having 3 kids. And you know what, women, like I said, they are war wounds. I call them war wounds, but we carried babies. We housed babies in these bodies. So embrace your bodies. Be positive about it. She is very beautiful.
Thank you.
If you were overweight, we would
And
know
even
it.
when I was big, I was still, I just didn't feel
You
that
brought
way.
it.
I was in a relationship that I felt ugly in my skin, and that's where we need to really embrace and really, really promote each other and letting each other
Right.
know. Everywhere I go, I'm constantly stopping people, men or women, which y'all, if I stop you and compliment you, I don't want to suck your dick or your man's dick or eat
I
your
normally
pussy.
do,
I'm
but-
just I mean...
Hey, baby.
But it's not for that. It's just, that's my energy and that's natural. I'm not being phony. I genuinely, I find 3 things about somebody as soon as I see them that I find attractive about them. Pardon me.
What are mine?
That was a piece of sausage
Yeah, I was
down
just
my
about to
throat.
say that.
What are
Girl,
mine?
tell me, girl.
Yes. Oh, yeah. There were several things about all of you guys. I could keep going, but
We want to
yeah.
hear. You have to list all of us.
No,
There's-
Okay.
Don't
We
put
don't
her on
have
the spot.
time.
You have to put her on the spot. Go
I don't
ahead.
want to know.
This is the Karla Kitty Show. You don't
Okay,
run it. Or
seriously,
not
this
Karla Kitty
guy's
Mark, Kitty Catty.
skin
Catty.
smooth and silky. Of course, the eyes are too
That's
easy.
why I like black men, because they're kind of like women. They don't have hair.
Well, his approach is confident. Like he has an aura of confidence, and he's a very milky man. Like you can tell he's just smooth. You have that confidence. You're sexually aware, and your body presents that everywhere you are. Like walking in here, like just meeting you, like you have that
See,
confidence.
people say that, but when
And
they get
bone
me alone and they
structure.
get to hear like my life, they're like, "Well, you're not as confident as we thought you were."
Yeah, but you show that and you bring it, and that's what people
But
see.
that's intimidating to people
Yeah.
too, though.
Well, trust me, I
That's
know
the
that.
opening handshake hat that we wear.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we can take off the hat later and we're more ourselves.
Yeah.
And the
You
more you get
realize
deep.
the insecurities
Yeah.
and the.
I think we all have certain insecurities.
So my
Or things
turn
from
with you.
childhood.
We talked on the phone.
Wait, I got to get to the boys.
Oh.
And
Oh, yeah,
also,
my bad.
also your beautiful bone structure too, and you have sexy
Right, that's from
shoulders.
sucking dick.
Girl, I know.
Just
Girl,
kidding, I don't
know.
suck dick.
But and shoulders, you have pretty shoulders. This guy, his cheekbones, he has beautiful cheekbones. He has a gorgeous complexion, and his eyes. You can't decide if they're
Wait till
hazel
you hear
or
him
if they're
sing.
golden brown. Oh, he's got a voice
Oh
too.
my God!
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I do.
He heard him.
Amazing.
He heard him when I brought him in that one night, and when you look at him, you're like a cute geek. But
I
when he
didn't
sang,
think that.
you didn't say that. But when he heard him sing, he goes, "Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that."
Oh.
Yeah, he can sing like
Oh,
a
is
motherfucker.
it creamy voice? Make you cream?
You're like, damn.
It's just like his talking voice.
I'll say it's happened a couple times
He's
during my song.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the first time I
still
met
waiting for
him.
that
I was
moment.
actually with my ex, and I looked over, and he's got this thing going on with his hair. I'm like, I need him to shave it again. But I was like, it's Donald Trump, everybody. And he started singing. I'm like, I just was like, I just watched, and then I actually reached out to him for to promote him because his voice was amazing.
So
yeah,
I called her
amazing.
back and she totally ghosted me.
That wasn't on purpose. That's not on purpose.
Yeah, you said
But I
you were gonna,
did come
you
back
were gonna
up.
promote. Hey, it's me again. Hey,
It's me again, Margaret.
hello, hello. Then I said that.
No, and then so I went back up to the Mint and found him. I said, I've been looking for you, and here we are.
Yeah, I called you 48 times.
He remembers. Right,
And then
right.
this guy over here in the corner, luscious hair, beautiful eyes. His eyes are little pools of black obsidian.
Do you know what he said last week?
I
He said
believe
something,
that.
he said something that really touched me, and I know that he knows that, or doesn't think that I remember. Was it last week or the week before? He said, "Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't say that." He said, "Me and my girl have an open relationship, but we have never walked out on each other or used that pass." And
Yeah, it's true, actually. Yeah.
And so that's very admirable because a lot of people now in today's society they do have open relationships, and when you're secure with that one person and you're not stepping out to go be with other people, admirable.
There wasn't that forbidden fruit factor.
Right.
So it was just, it really chose each other fresh.
I hope one guy one day finds
That's the great
me
thing
just
because
as
she's
irresistible.
enough. She has everything that you want. So you
Turns
have to go
out.
out and look. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm trying. Is there any women out there in
That's-
Vegas? Come on.
Yeah,
If you're not in Vegas,
I
I'll
was
fly
talking
you
to
in.
another guy
Come
today. He
on.
said the same thing. He said, he reminded me, my ex, he said, I am not, they bore me very quickly. And I'm like, I know that feeling, man. They bore me really quickly too. And I'm not a
Takes a lot to
slut.
keep
I
my
do like
attention.
sex, but I want relationships with each lover that I have, and I'm very hopeful to find somebody that we spend a lifetime. But I don't know that that's really possible at this stage.
Well,
the
best
biggest-
friend. It's a best friend. thing.
Right.
Yeah. I had
Exactly.
Yeah.
28 years and it ended. So it's like you don't know if you'll ever find that again.
It was course. It's not that you were finding. I didn't find Anna. It just happened. She came to one of my shows, and I wasn't looking. I wasn't even interested.
They
in
keep
looking.
getting topics. Like, okay, as entertainers, singers, I know as models, we get a lot of attention. So as entertainers on a stage, you're like singing, looking in her eye. Girls are like touching themselves.
Right.
When
Yeah.
I think about you, I touch myself. So,
Yes.
you guys have that attention. How hard is it to not be like, hey girl, You know, how hard? How hard? I'm looking at you. Get off your phone, Dora the Horror.
Sorry about that. I had an answer while he was on his phone.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear yours. I want to hear both your answers. I want to hear both your answers. How hard is that to... Because I had an ex that like would not even acknowledge the fact that I was in the like freaking audience. It's like, hey, that white boy just was like, hey, that's my fiance. You can't even be like, hey, that's my girl. You're like sitting there talking to Amber over there. Like,
Well,
how hard is that for you guys to not do?
Well, that's a really good point. But having a significant other in an audience as a performance, I had an ex. I won't name which one. But it was awful. She would get pissed off every time a girl would give me attention. And so I asked her not to come to the show.
To the show.
Yeah, I said, don't come to the shows anymore because you're causing a problem. I'm not able to entertain anymore. And it got so distracting that I just couldn't be with her anymore. It was almost evil.
Did you acknowledge that she was a factor in your life? I mean.
But she's a factor, but you gotta understand, this is his career, and this is what he's doing.
I'm not gonna agree with you there. No, you're not doing that.
Up on stage, it's different.
On stage, it is different, but if you have your female in that audience...
I'm just gonna say, on the other foot, I'm the female end. You're seeing this from a female. Me up on stage, this is the first time I've ever even acknowledged his presence. And he's been giving me I don't do that. So yeah, I see that. I see what they're talking about.
If you're up there with that intent of trying to get other
that's
women,
your character.
The difference is it's like this right here.
I don't know. I don't play a character on my show. When I'm here, I'm really me. So I guess I don't comprehend that.
Well, I want to finish my story though.
Okay,
real quick.
Sorry.
Real quick. So I was a persona. I was on stage. I was the act. I want women to come up there and want me, whether they do or not.
Yeah,
I can't control, but I wanted that. But I never stepped off the stage with the intent of going home to anybody but the person I was with at the time.
Right.
Never, not once. Now, if I was single, the rules are very different. I could, as an I'm not Brad Pitt. But as an entertainer, you have options.
Right.
Yes.
You got options that other people just don't. And it's options that I wouldn't have had if I was not up on the stage.
And I'm impressed to watch women go and hit on my guy entertainer.
Right.
But when they want to, there's still a disrespect on some level.
It's like if you're a Chippendales dancer and you're out there doing your thing.
You're
your girl,
Chippendales,
you can't be his girl. You can't be his girl up there and like, woo, that's my man.
There's a big difference
It's
between
ruining
Chippendale
the
and a
fantasy
singer.
for the others who paid.
There's a big difference between Chippendale and a singer.
The women who paid, just like if you're up there and you're singing to somebody, this is your job. This is what you're doing, and she has to understand that.
Oh,
yeah,
so the guy shouldn't get mad when you got bitch or dudes in your inbox sending you dick pictures asking for your pussy pic.
Nobody's saying that.
That's kind of what I'm hearing.
That's completely different.
No, it's not.
The inbox is completely different.
When
you're performing and people are looking at you and they love you and you get a following.
No, I would just grab your mic and get that in front of you real quick.
Okay.
You know what?
You got excited.
Great debates.
This is really good. I want to get back to
yeah.
it. So we are going to take just our final break of the hour, and we will be back in just a moment.
Can I smoke real quick? Because I'm pissed off right now. I can tell. I was like that.
Do you want to pay more for a new car or new home or less? Do you want to pay higher interest rates on your credit cards or even to refinance student loan debt or less? The secret to paying less on everything is a better credit score. Is your credit score less than 700? Do you even know? Well, now at the same time, you can learn exactly what your credit score is and learn how to make it better. And when you call our special credit repair hotline, you'll speak to an expert that will tell you simple steps to start improving your credit score. And the call and consultation are FREE. That's free. I'm telling you, the secret to paying less is a better credit score, and you can fix it right now. So please make this free call and change your life.
877-857-1658. 877-857-1658. That's 877-857-1658.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. That's 800-709-4389.
3939 Spring Mountain Road in the heart of Chinatown is where you're going to find the Golden Tiki. Can't miss it. The sign is ginormous. That's where you need to go, though. Golden Tiki is the premier tiki destination in Las Vegas, and in fact, the world. It's being rated top tiki bar by many different travel websites and agencies. Articles coming out constantly about the Golden Tiki. So what makes them great? Well, let's just start with the front door. As soon as you walk in, you're taken away to a magical tropical paradise. Walk in, and there you go. The music is always pumping in that place. Live music, DJs. The drinks are cold. You can get some Dole Whip. You can get specialty cocktails any night of the week. And let's talk about the slot machines. You feeling lucky? Well, you should, because the slot machines down there are always hot. And 3939 Spring Mountain Road in the heart of Chinatown is where you're going to find the Golden Tiki.
RadioVegas.rocks, the Pulsar Radio Show.
That was Yak with White Male Carnivore off their new record Pursuit of Momentary Happiness, which is out now in stores on Virgin, and I definitely recommend picking it up. Moving from the UK back to the States, got new music for you from New York's Charlie Bliss. Here is off their new record Young Enough, Hard to Believe.
On the Pulsar Radio Show on RadioVegas.rocks.
Does your mother know what you're doing for a living?
The station your mom told you about. RadioVegas.rocks.
Welcome back to the Karla Kitty Show. It has been wild and freaking crazy in here tonight. I did get a call from my little man. I call my little man my baby boy. I know he's 21, but he will join us next Sunday. So yeah, we will be back with that next Sunday. Like I said, it's been wild and crazy in here tonight. Me and John are actually looking for agents. So if there's any agents out there willing to risk their dignity. I'm wild, I'm crazy, I'm drama, I'm controversy. So I know it's risky to take me on. But if you guys are willing to take me on, I'm looking for one. And
I'm the opposite of her. I'm smooth, easy breezy.
He's easy, all right.
I sing, I act, I do stand-up comedy. I can do some print modeling, and anything you want me to do, I'll do it. I need a great quarterback. I need a great coach to say, son, this is what we're gonna do. Go do it. I'll run the play, execute it, and deliver it. So that's it.
Yes.
See, let me ask you both this. That's something that I do exceptionally well, and I bet you do too. But it's hard to do it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Isn't that the challenge?
You can always see it, when you're higher up. It's just like a parent, or if you're on a hill, you can see the view a little bit better and see what's coming. But when you're going through the trenches and you're trying to figure out and maneuver, it's a little harder, it's a little bit more complicated. So you got to deal with your instincts.
It's hard to do it for ourselves, though, right?
There's a lot of self-esteem attached.
Yeah, I can say you're amazing. I can get you 100 burlesque shows, and I can get you photo ops and all that stuff. Yeah. But if I were trying to get it for myself, I can't say the same thing about me, and you probably can't either. Is that right?
I have managed the Karla Kitty Show from day one since I got discovered. I've done the talent. I've been the talent, the model, the blogger, the writer, the graphic designer, the talent scout. I've done it all. And my name has grown so big, I cannot handle it anymore. I need somebody to run social media. I need to be the talent. I need somebody to help me find the talent.
Yeah.
So
JMP Force. I'm telling you, these guys are amazing. Yeah. And we're going to get them to be a sponsor. Yeah, I'm going to keep pestering them.
Yeah.
And
they're amazing.
She said it head on. I mean, that's the key. Like for me, I have different platforms where I can push people, put them on stage. I have
Right.
like over 3 different rooms here in Vegas where I can put people on stage and have them, you know, get a platform.
And I'm paying it forward. He's paying it forward. All of us here are paying
But
it forward.
I don't have
Doing
anybody
their
to
own
help me.
parts.
You know,
Right.
Monique helped me with, you know, getting
You
me
got
on stage.
help, all
but-
right? You got Mary and you got Monique. So shut the fuck up over
No,
there.
I don't have Monique anymore. That was a one-time thing. So now I need somebody to
Right,
help me
right.
go to the next level as
Story
I
of my
help
life.
people get, you know, notoriety.
Yeah.
So
Right. And
so-
you know, I wanted to bring that up too. You know, for models in this industry, there's a lot of expectation when it comes to models. Is help. Well, guess what?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What's the expectation?
The expectation
The
is
models
there's
or-
models. It's not just for modeling. It's for anything really in the entertainment industry. As long as you know you're doing some sort of sexual favor, then they're willing to help you out. I have an entire website that is sitting there right now that doesn't have product on it because he bought the website and I built it. I designed it and everything. And now it sits with no product on it because I didn't suck his dick. And there's a lot of things that have happened along my journey, my career. And I'm sitting here now kind of broke and hungry, and it's not right. It's not fair for guys to try to use women on that
And
level.
what's really fucking funny is they'll come in and they'll be like, yeah, let's make money together. Let's make
Yep.
money together. And then they'll inbox you, DM you, and and then they'll
Right.
try to redirect your attention to sex.
Yeah.
And you're like, look, I'm about my purse. I'm about my money. Like, I know my value. I know my worth. And I know I damn
Right. And a
sure
lot
as
of
fuck
guys-
don't have
a
to
lot
fuck
of
my
guys
way to
that
the
are
top. Even though
genuine-
I'm good at fucking.
A lot of girls are genuine and sincere, when you do
Yeah.
bring up the money topic. And it's
Yeah.
like, well,
and then all of a sudden, I have another appointment. I've got
it's not
some.
Even, it's not
you
even
know.
that. It's
Okay.
I only do TFP. Well, guess
Yeah.
what? I'm 3 years in the business. I'm published plenty of times. I'm now an internet
Yeah.
sensation.
What's TFP?
Trade for print, which means that they won't pay you to shoot you, and you don't pay them to shoot either.
Yeah.
They're hoping to get your clothes off and get their dick in you. And I say that with no disrespect because there's a lot of people that do TFP that are respectful. So I don't want to
Which
disrespect the
I do
respectful
work
ones.
with,
And a lot of
yeah.
all the photographers that I named off tonight that weren't GWCs are very respectable photographers. So I want that to be known. But there's a lot of guys that
Which
are like
I work.
that.
I work with a photographer that is, and he's completely legitimate, respectful,
Right.
has never crossed boundaries, and it's
You wanna
always
give him a
been.
shout out, What's or- the-
yes,
yeah,
please,
shout
both of them.
Yeah.
Minert Photography, Wayne Minert. He's
you
actually
spell
Wayne Minert is Minert
Okay.
Photography.
For those
He
at
does-
home that are taking notes.
Yeah, he does for all the burlesque dancers. He goes to the burlesque shows, and then you can book with him afterwards. He has done majority of my portfolio, but the other photographer is Ruben Martinez. He's an artist. He's a fucking god with art, and he's so creative and immersive.
Right.
And his energy, you do not feel uncomfortable whatsoever. Like, I could be like completely naked and know that I'm
Can
completely
people
safe.
purchase your portfolio on Blue Amnesia?
They can talk to me about options.
Okay.
With all that being said, you guys, I
Monetary
am
options.
the CEO and founder of Kitty Karma Magazine, and Kitty Karma Magazine is not your typical beauty queen magazine.
Yeah.
It publishes scammers and the victims of scammers. I've only released the launch of Kitty Karma back in February 3rd on my 40th birthday. The second one will be released with the largest Las Vegas scammer, and that will be out
That's
very
what's
soon.
up.
So there's going to be a few different people published in that one. In the magazine, it is going to be up for sale. We're going to try to get it in newsstands and everything because the whole purpose of the magazine is to make males and females aware of the people that are out there that are victimizing men and women. And it's
Yeah.
not just women. I want to make that very clear. They go after men.
It happened to me. When I
There
first
you
moved,
go.
when I
Yeah, you
first
did.
moved
Yeah,
to
we talked about
Vegas,
it. Yeah.
I was I stayed at the Westgate for a month, and I was just moved here because of divorce, trying to figure out everything. I'm sorry, talking to the mic. Turn it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And,
I'm used to handling the
yeah,
mics for men.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not it.
She's saying that you got a little one.
No, she ain't saying that. I wear a little one on my piece, just not down there, I make this whole room black. No, that's why in the casinos when I come in they yell black action. Black action. That's what they call. I walk
Hey,
out.
wait a minute.
Like,
I gotta give the Italian boys a shout out too. I love my Italian boys.
Yeah. So anyway, I came in and I was trying to figure out. I saw this ad for modeling a jewelry thing, and the guy said, "Yeah, we can do that." And he wouldn't call. He wouldn't pick up the phone. It was all through text and emails. And so he wanted to have me model the jewelry. And he was like, we coming, we're doing a photo shoot. And he said, I can't get there, so I will mail you a check. And then he didn't mail me a check. He said, you know what, I'll just email you digitally. I was like, what the hell is that? He was like, I'll email it to you. You take a picture of it, and you put it in your bank account, and you let it, clear. When it's clear, then you'll have your money. I was like, okay, great. So he did that and sent me the check. In the email, I took a picture of it. I deposited it in my account. And then he was like, well, don't put it in this account. Put it in that account. And thank God I had that account. So I put it in, and I waited for it to clear. And then what happened was he said, when I looked at the check, it was much more. I was only supposed to get paid $500. He sent me $2,500. I said, did you give me a raise or something? He said,
"You sure
Here's
did."
where the scam began.
Right. He said, no, what I want you to do is you take your $500, and then because I can't get there, I need you to give the money to the photographer, and he'll have clothes and everything. And I was like, we didn't agree upon that. Why you send me? He was just like, yeah, he's going to be there, and you'll be able to do it. And then the next day went by. I was like, well, where's this guy so I can meet with him? I need his name and address so I can do that. And he was like, no. I need you to just send the money, like FedEx it or wire it to this account. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I said, you can take all this money. I said, you know what? I'll just deposit it back to you. And then he was like, no, don't do that. My bank, after 7 days that it cleared, they went through and they actually took the money back because found out it was a fake account.
Right.
But I had taken my money out. I had taken the $500 out, and I was going to send him back the $2,000. Come to find out it was fake, so then my account was negative.
Yeah.
I was like, unbelievable.
People can be
I can't
real
believe
clever.
it.
They spend so much time trying to figure out how to do this crap. If they would spend some more time trying to do something positive, everything would be different.
Definitely.
Well, that's like the sugar daddy site that I was telling you about. So, I was like, okay. He's like, I'll send you $400 3 times a week. And any girl's going, oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
but okay, that's your red. That's your red flag right there.
I'll clean your
They're
car,
legit people talking to you because they're having a whole conversation with you. So I said, okay, what? Oh, sorry, PayPal or Cash App, And I already know I'm being scammed here already. Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't do banks. I said, well, guess what? I don't do banks. I said, guess what? I don't do banks, so I don't know how you're getting in my Spanx. And I would go on and on.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't do PayPal? I mean, I'll be your gal. You don't do Cash App? I mean, then I'll let you give me a pap. You just go on with these stupid little rhymes. Yeah. And at one point, I think he said, what are you playing me for a fool? You taking my kindness for weakness? No, motherfucker. I'm on to your game,
You dumb.
I want to take your money for weakness.
Right. And so it's comical.
Yeah. I don't do anything internet or people, we need to connect face to face, person to person.
Makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And it's rare now. It just doesn't happen as much as it used to.
That's I think how we know people are real too, because even we started talking or whatever, and it was we talked, we connected. I felt like our conversation was great, and it was like, hey, let's just meet, and we met very quickly. Yeah. I don't want to sit on a dating app and talk to somebody for fucking 9 weeks before I meet you.
Right.
Yeah. It's like,
and it's tough too because of our careers, as we were just all talking about. We are all focusing on that, and.
Yeah, the hours in a day, it's just not enough hours. Right. So usually a lot of times we only have, realistically, with all the things that we're going on, like for me, I have...
Tell us about Tygen before we lose time.
Tygen is my film company, and it's 2 words. It's tying the generations together. So that's TYGEN, tying the generations, incorporated. And hopefully... probably 2021, I'll be doing my first feature film.
Awesome.
So I'm getting thank you. I'm getting the funding and stuff ready for that.
Crowdfunding, or are you looking for a donor?
No. I'm doing a lot. I'm working hard and busting my ass, and I got much money coming. And
you sucking a lot of dick for that?
No dick sucking. No.
Eating the booty hole.
Yeah, just spit. But
Just
yeah,
my
no,
friend told me.
it's all on me
Wait a
right
minute.
now.
I'm just trying to get the sound effect.
What kind of butthole are you eating?
And that's
That's one.
That's a Pepsi can bowl.
that's the key. You know, I would love to have funding and people who want to
You should
come
still
together
start,
and join together.
like a GoFundMe account, stuff like
But
that.
the thing is, you know, I've been in this game so long. I've been trying to do this, and I know so many famous people who I was friends with, and I mean, names that everybody would be like, oh yeah, I know that person, you know, and people who I was friends with who used to come to my house when they were broke to eat. And everybody say, yeah, we'll help you out. We're coming up. I've seen people in movies. And,
You know, and I don't mean to disrespect the people that have made it by no means. You know, you guys are awesome, your talent and everything. But I'm really sick and tired of them promoting the people that have already made it.
Right.
You know,
but I'm not promoting that. What I'm saying is they just didn't
right.
look back. So that's why I'm
But
like,
I'm saying
I need to
that's
do
a big
everything on
thing.
my
Like,
own.
why are we still talking about? Sorry, Neo, I love you. I want to fuck you, but we don't need
Why?
to promote him anymore.
Which,
you know.
let me just go ahead and put a pause
Well, he
in
asked, who
there
could I hear?
on that one and promote people you don't know yet.
Thank you.
Like Dead Money
There
or
we go.
Mary
Yes.
Madsen. Look
Yes.
up Mary Madsen. That woman has the voice of an angel. She is in Chicago. She's not here, but it's so
Yeah,
brilliant.
my girl Trinity
Like,
Star, voice of Vegas, man.
Right.
Or John Maurice. Most people don't know him yet.
Fuck John Maurice. What about Caddy Carla?
You have been.
I hear he's a-
I hear you. Have
What about
And John
what
Maurice.
about Birdman here, man?
Definitely Birdman is the man.
Right?
That's why they
Shout
call
out.
him
What
the
about my
Birdman.
producer over there? He's
All
fucking
you guys
badass.
are amazing.
Oh,
But what
that's my
she was
boy
talking
right
about,
there.
you said,
Yeah, no,
you know,
no, you know, I
don't-
wanna
Yeah,
give
like
everybody
the
a shout out.
people
Yeah.
who, and that's for
I'm all
everybody,
behind the
you know, and
scenes, so.
you know,
Yeah, because
comedians.
the struggling
Justin
ones
Cotter,
are still struggling, you know,
Andrew
while
Burnett.
the
Such as
people,
me.
yeah, you know,
So
and
on the
people,
website.
you know, they're already,
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
just
they're
turn down
wealthy,
their
they're
mics.
making it, and
Here.
so.
I just
like,
mute.
they're wealthy, they're making it.
Here, they can mute these two. All right, now give me those names
Oh,
again real
yay.
quick.
Okay, so we've got Mary Madsen, of
Yes.
course, Dead Money. We've got on our comedians.
How many
we've
times are
got,
you gonna mention them?
See,
Right, I will.
I
will.
thought I'd take her
I'm not
unmuted.
mention them until you come, bitch. No. So we've got Andrew Burnett as a comedian. We've got Justin Cotter as a comedian. I mean, yeah.
And can they find these guys on your website?
Yes, they're on my
Okay.
website, and the website's still being built too. So if you guys do want to be on it, just contact me. There's a contact sheet on there.
I'm
There's-
on
and
it.
there's artists,
Get down
performers of every kind. Anything you want that you need promoted, you can go on
So
there.
now this is a good point that both of you. You're here tonight promoting
Yes.
your artists, so new artists know that you're out there hustling.
Yes, and anybody
you
who's
too.
on my site too.
And let your new artists know that if they want to be a guest on the show, they're more than welcome.
I will
Call me.
definitely.
Yeah, call me.
Anybody who's on my site though, I have a personal connection with. I don't. Anybody
you do.
You can't just email me and me be like, okay, I'll put you up there. I have to see your show. I have little
say that too.
inserts
So
on
come
my
to my
website.
show.
Yeah, I have a little bio. A testimonial on anybody who gets on my website over my interaction with them and how I feel about them personally.
And that's the thing too. Here, we don't just
That's that personal
I'm not gonna
connection
just
we've been
let
talking
somebody
about.
come, you know, pay for promotion
Yeah.
here, and be completely awful. I'm not gonna have somebody waste their money. I'm not the
Yes.
scammer. You're not gonna come
Exactly.
on here. You're not gonna do that. You know,
How
I
did that
don't
go
want
again?
to. That's like,
And
like a
actually,
whole
we
lot.
need to talk. I have an artist that I'm producing right now. His name is Jonathan James, and actually, what I'm going to do with him, because I'm giving all the music, and I'm like the Simon Cowell. He puts some stuff out, and I'm like, that's good, but you know, you need a manager. You're like from Rocky Mickey, you know? And so I'm telling him, no, that's not going to work. You need to do this. We need to change this.
So-
and put that there, and maybe I can bring him to the Mint one time. And what we're doing is we're going to actually do a duet album as well.
Can
Before I
you-
just give him
Hey.
a solo thing.
If you want to bring me tracks, original
Sex-
stuff. One guy came in the second week I was there. He brought in his own tracks, just plugged in his phone.
I don't do covers.
Yeah.
At all. I do all
You said your
originals.
own
Well, hey,
Yeah,
since you're
my own
mentioning
track. Yeah, I'm
that,
just
since
saying.
you're mentioning that, you did say that you were gonna sing to me.
If you
Let's
want
go.
me to sing to you,
Sing-
I'll
sing
sing
to
to you.
me.
Well, you have
Let's
to sing original. You can't sing other
Well-
people's
Well, if
stuff.
you're just
right?
singing, you can sing whatever you want.
Yeah, it is awkward being made to do it a cappella.
I don't give a fuck what you
Sorry
say.
about
That was on my
So,
fire.
if anybody's listening that wants to come on the show in the future, either
Yeah.
send Waz or send me their music. We'll cut it up and we'll have it ready for you when you come.
But it
I
can't be anything published if it's on ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC.
If it's
Then
copyrighted,
YouTube
you
or
can't do
Twitch won't allow it. Facebook will shut it right down.
Are you
Means
copyrighted?
Helen, get your shit
Meaning
ready.
with
Yeah.
other people's stuff, meaning with their music, but you can sing
No,
it
if
a
your
cappella.
stuff is copyrighted,
Correct.
you can't
Oh, yeah.
sing it.
Yeah, you can sing a cappella. Yeah.
It's just that
You can sing a cappella.
There's software that identifies a
recorded track.
music.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So sing to me, baby. Sing.
Yeah, I'll even
to
give you
me.
some little salsa here.
Yeah, salsa. No,
Tickle the taint for her.
It never really mattered too much to me that you were just too damn dumb to see.
You just call me dumb.
All it really mattered was you're my girlfriend. And baby, it's all that mattered to me.
Why don't you do that on my
Let me
clip?
love you down. I know I could. Let me love you down. Even if it takes all night, let me love you down. I know I could. Let me love you
watching her come right
down. Even if it takes all night.
That's my
Man,
leg.
That
was, yeah.
Now I know
What's
why Mary
up?
Williams wanted you. Shit. I mean, you made me sing that one night, but damn.
I just love it. Just I think like if Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson had a baby,
pitch
that'd
in
be
that
me.
voice when they
you know?
drop it, it's like, oh god, it's
The
like
little-
a pit in the stomach,
the little-
man. Oh, beautiful. But anyways, as Simon Cowell would say, that is a no from me. But,
Then sometimes
That's
it's
awesome,
too
that's
high.
beautiful.
People are like, it's too
No.
high. So I just,
I love that. It's like I don't know. It's like a
Even
small,
like Michael,
like
you know?
little orgasm. So it's awesome though. But yeah, are we done? Are we done? Is that the end of the show?
Amnesia. Thank
Oh, I
you
was
so
gonna
much
say.
for coming on our show today.
Oh my
you.
god! Wow.
Thank you for
John
having
Maurice.
me.
Yes, Amnesia at blueamnesia.net. John Maurice, where can they find you? It's
right
coming
now,
out. Tell them your website that's going to be
it's
up.
johnmaurice.com. You can find me at on Instagram, johnmaurice21. And on Facebook, it's Las Vegas John Maurice.
That's JOHNMAURICE, Amnesia, AMNESIA, blueamnesia.net. Thank you both for being on here.
Yes.
And the
yes.
Tickle Me Comedy Club in
Tickle
the
Me-
Eclipse Movie Theater downtown Las Vegas on 3rd Ave. The what is the name of that comedy? The strip club, the Sapphire. We have the comedy room there.
You guys.
And the
Amnesia,
bar.
are you performing anywhere coming up?
Not right now. Right now, I'm really focusing on all my clientele. I
All
think
right,
that's. But if anybody
is
wants to
the-
book me, I can be.
There you go.
That is the Catty, Kitty, and the Birdman Show. First time
Birdman.
airing. We have got it going on, guys. Take it easy. Have a great
Boom.
night.
Peace out.
Good night.